What's going on, people? Look at this guy, bro. Bear's smiling, bro. Oh. TroopzTV. Back again. Like a blood clot again, you understand? Episode 335 of Back Again. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing, you know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Yeah. Big up the mods, them. You get me? Look at this guy just skinning teeth, bro. Look at this guy, blood.
Yo, just do the intro, man. Just do the intro.
Yeah.
Just do the intro, man.
Let me be happy.
Blood. Let me be happy. Sad day for you, lot. Happy day for me, man. I am over the moon. But we'll get to that. I am over the moon, man. Oh, it's a great day, man. 28th for the 10th, 2024. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful settings, man. beautiful settings.
I've never seen this much energy from Flawless in my life.
I rate it. Like you've defeated terrorism. You just could have waited a week.
And also, it's vindication that it's vindication I didn't want, but it's the vindication that I knew was underway. You was there, Troops. You seen the criticism I received over the summer, as did Lewis, as did Muntz. You know what I'm saying?
Rightfully so, because he was a great manager, he was a great man. It's a sad day today, blood. You know
what I'm saying? When the ops are telling you it's a great manager and a great man, that tells you all you need to know.
I ain't even saying none of that. Just wait a week. Just wait a week.
Yeah, this has happened to you lot twice now, isn't it?
This is Ollie again.
It's Ollie again. Hey, that being said, anyone in the chat who can get me tickets to the United Chelsea game, let me know, man, please.
Yeah, I bet you want a fucking ticket now.
Yeah, hold that, man. Yeah, hold that.
Hold that. I'm happy for you. Just like the timing sucks.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? It was too long. But hey, we move. But yeah, sorry, Troops.
That's the most annoying part. This man survived everything just to get sacked a week before this fucking game, bro.
Hey, I was trying to find
Big out the man them.
But go on. Sorry, go on.
Big out the man them as always, blood. You understand? Flawless, Lewis, Monts. Obviously Flawless lost, but he also won at the same time. You get me? Both his
shout out West Ham, shout out Lopetegui, man. We really lost El Sacchico. I didn't think it was an El Sacchico. I was wrong. Shout out to Mike's. Big up Lawless. The whole West Ham massive, man. Did what needed to be done. Hey, Delo, I forgive you, man. I'm saying, I forgive you. For true.
So I thought, even though his side bitch lost and he lost, I guess he should get top row. You get me? Obviously, Lewis is the only 3-point collector. You understand? This piece of shit sliding in the wrong group chat.
Not bad. Yeah, shout out the man them. You already know where it is. Freezing the chat for the 3-point collectors, even though this managerial sacking has come at the wrong time. We still done our thing. Got 3 points, keep it stepping. Head to OT and just try and beat this new manager bounce. But it's good to be back. Up the fucking shelves. Cole Palmer strikes again. Nicholas Jackson strikes again. Best striker in London. You man already know. And yeah, big up everybody. Blues.
And on top of that, to make the day even better, man, not only did Ten Hag get sacked, I hit 13K the same day, man. Hey, the universe is smiling up, man. You know what I'm saying? So big up to everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. Love to the man, them appreciate it. I've already mentioned that a few times. I'm getting the tweet ready already. So yeah, man, hit 13K the same day Ten Hag is sacked. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, for real, for real. Hey, double win. We move. That's 6 points right
That's
there.
better news. That's much better news.
Months.
Yo, I'm telling me.
What you telling me, blood? I was told certain things. You get me? Didn't really see that, did I?
Yeah, I was on the basis that Saka and Timber weren't going to be playing, and your manager.
The chest has lowered now. The voice has lowered. You
But-
went from to
Yeah. Well, this is a sad day for football, innit? Obviously, man's a little bit emotional right now. You know what I'm saying? We lost the real one today.
Yeah, real Egypt. Yeah, that's what we lost.
You know what I'm saying? I think we got to remember him not for the bad times, but also the good. And when he said all eras come to an end, yeah, that really hit that hit home. That hit home. So condolences, and yeah, man, we're gonna have a drink for him tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Put your lighters up, everyone. But yeah, apart from that, 2-2 draw. You know what? Not really happy with the performance. But on the basis of things, it affects them worse than it affects us. So, you know what? It is what it is. What I would say is, though, as I said, respects to Bukayo Saka. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to do the mad comparison thing with him, but he just keeps on producing. So big up Saka. But yeah, we'll get to the Arsenal game later on. We'll get to the Arsenal when we get to it. But yeah, point gained in the context of the game, but 2 points lost, in my opinion, from the start of the game in terms of what we could have gained today, what we could have done to Arsenal. So,
and what I was told you would do. You get me? Big up Comical Ali. He says, Lewis with a star boy performance, Palmer and Jackson. Troops is leaving no prisoners on discussions. Arteta tactics. Thomas Partey howler. Monts, Buddha, calmness. Flawless knives on VAR. Well, I think Flawless would have definitely not done that now.
But here the thing is, all Ten Hag being sacked aside, everything. And you lot know I'm super honest on this. It was a penalty. I don't get what the complaint's about. It's a stonewall penalty. I was on my watch along. You can go back and watch it. When the tackle initially happened, I said, that's a penalty. And then he was like, are you sure? I said, yes. And this is before, and obviously it took a while for them. It was like a minute and a bit and some change later before they actually got to the decision. And when you seen the replay, the Let's kick things. What are we doing out here? So if anyone who's like, oh, you're just critical not critical of VAR because it's Arsenal or because it's Liverpool, it was a penalty. What are we doing? The Let's at fault. Simple as that.
Wow. Big up my dog, Jack. He says, Flawless is free. Big up to the panel as always.
Big up, Jack. 100%.
Big up man like Todd Miller. He says, Havertz still clear of Jackson still. Lewis.
Up the Chelsea. You gotta answer the question. He asked you a question. You gotta answer it.
Big up Love United. Hate the Ops.
We know that's your answer, Lewis.
There's my
Ten
answer.
Hag has a case of being one of the worst managers in Premier League history and still left with more trophies than Arteta. Hashtag survived Ten Hag. Hashtag free at last. Flawless.
GGMU. Let's go. Glory, glory. Man United.
Big up my guy Jack again. He says Dallo with the worst miss of all time to sack Erik Ten Hag.
Yeah, it was bad. One just him. Obviously, everyone gonna blame the right back, but it was a terrible miss. But when we get into the game, there was other misses that were just as bad. Like, let's not just say Dalot was the worst, yes, but them other misses, whoo, yeah.
Big up MF. Man like MF, you know. He says Ten Hag is like that one who's switching schools, and the man them are upset that they didn't get a chance to 7-0 her. Is she a badders? Is that a good?
I got mine.
No, that's a very good way
I'll be
to
real.
describe Chelsea right now.
Yeah, I can't relate. I got mine. Still,
I got mine as well.
I'll tell you, man, all about it. Don't worry. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it must be nice.
I don't. What is it? I don't kiss and tell. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Big up MRR19 every damn time, my G. He says hashtag survived Ten Hag. Hashtag get rude with it.
I like that hashtag, man. Hashtag get rude with it is a fire hashtag. I can't lie. And yeah, survived 100%. It almost killed me, man. On my life, it almost killed me. The Ten Hag.
You're gonna put it in your bio like how Lewis has survived Poch in his.
I might do, I might do the hashtag survive 10.
I understand.
I'm trying to find. I should have bookmarked the tweet.
Like any other match day, I'd probably feel a lot happier for you. It's just because this fucking Chelsea game's after.
Yeah, man. Hold that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect.
I don't care what match week it is. I'm not happy for him. Big up Fats.
This guy.
Yeah, fuck you, blood.
You know what's crazy? You're the second person to tell me. Shout out to Matthew because he was the first message I got, and then the second one was you.
I literally woke up to it 20 minutes ago, bro.
I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it was true.
Fat can't believe it as well, blood. He says, "What just happened today?"
I'm free, Fats. That's what happened today. And I hit 13K the same day. Let's go, man.
Yeah, jeez.
Big up on the 13, but fuck the other one. Big up Fats again. He says, "Oh, Eric Ten Hag got sacked before Chelsea game." Sigh.
Hey, Fats, I'll see you there, man. I'll see you there, Fats.
Fuck United, bro.
Only for them to still lose to Chelsea is crazy.
Big up Ahmed. He said, Ten Hag saved troops from Mr. Beans cooking. Big up Flawless. Broski, this one is for you.
Hey, Ahmed, appreciate that. Big up, man. Big up.
Big up Javid. He said, Flawless.
Yeah, man. Big up to Javid.
Man like Lee Burnell. He says, big up troops and the man them. Jah bless you all. Come on, my brother, man.
God bless.
You know the vibes, Burnell. Big up Miles and DK. He says, only if you sat down and relaxed more. Don't get that one. Big up my dog, Tims. He says, my winger didn't ghost against Liverpool, Lewis.
No, what about your striker, bruv? Certain man are losing headers to Luis Diaz. So should we talk about it?
Big up Daniel. He says, Chelsea 3 points. Have it stinker again. I'm buzzing right now. Ten Hag sacked. Happy for Flawless. And and the United fans I like, though. Lewis.
They're up the 3 point collectors. Chelsea.
Big up Daniel.
Big up YG. He says, my club is finally free.
Yeah, shout out my guy YG.
Southgate gets appointed, then you're going to wish they had Ten Hag.
Shout out YG, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up.
Big up Fats one more time. He says, make sure your fans don't fill up on the M1 Sunday.
This is what happens when you got a worldwide fan base, Fats, you know. United
London Reds, innit? I know already.
London Reds, Manchester Reds, Birmingham Reds, Midlands, Yorkshire. That's where it is, man. When you're a worldwide juggernaut in which we are in terms of fans, it's going to happen. There's going to be fans everywhere. Manchester ain't that big of a place.
Yeah.
We're going to have to start there now. You get me? Breaking news today. Sad day. Very sad day, blood. Very, very sad day today, blood. Because this happened today, people. By the communication department of Man United, Monday, 20th of October, 2024, at 11:50, they let the world know that Eric Ten Hag has left his role as Manchester United's men's first team manager. Eric was appointed in April 2022 and led the club to 2 domestic trophies, winning the Carabao Cup in 2023 and the FA Cup in 2024. We are grateful to Eric for everything he has done during his time with us and wish him well for the future. Ruud van Nistelrooy will take charge of the team as interim head coach, supported by the current coaching team, whilst a permanent head coach is recruited. Now, they are saying that man like Southgate is number one on the list. You understand there are other people on the list. I'm hearing Thomas Frank, the Dortmund manager. Someone from in-house. So you get me. The fuckery could still continue. You understand? But 3 years of 10. What is it? 3 years for Ten Hag?
No, 2 years and a bit.
2.5 years.
2 years
of Ten Hag. The first season he finished 3rd?
Yes.
Second season you finish 8th?
Yep.
He leaves you in 14th?
Yep.
2 trophies?
Absolutely.
11 goal difference.
21st in Europa League?
Yep. Free draws. 3 games played, 3 draws. 4 wins overall. But
undefeated.
You lot know me, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Leeds is in a great. We'll get out of that anyway. Even with him, we would have got out of that. And you lot know me, and anyone who's watched me. Normally, I'm always like look ahead to what's going on, context and all that. Today, I'm just living in this moment today. I don't care about the 29th of October and what's going on. We'll deal with that tomorrow. I'm not fussed about who the next man is. That's a whole different conversation. All of that will happen tomorrow. I'm just happy he's gone today. I'm enjoying the fact that he's gone today. That's where I'm at. And of course, I talk about the West Ham game as well. But yeah, over the moon that he's finally gone. Unexpected. Did not expect it. There was no rumblings. There was no reports. Nobody reliable said that he was going. Nobody unreliable said he was going. I don't even think it was trending on socials. It wasn't a topic of conversation on mainstream media. It wasn't a topic of conversation in the content creator space. I'm just happy he's gone. This is why I'm not even crashing on Ineos for waiting to sack him. Because they could have done this in the summer. But that's all by the by. I'm just talking about today. Happy he's gone today. Ruud is the interim. Cool. No issues with that. That was the move that should have been made. And just over the moon about that. I even looking at the Chelsea game. I'm going, how are we going to set up? Are we going to win? We going to draw? Deal with that tomorrow. That's where I'm at. Go on.
Vinny not winning the Ballon.
Yeah.
So what? The game was determined on...
Go on.
So what? His future was determined on the West Ham game. So if he had won... If you had done what you were supposed to do in the first half and put them chances away and never missed, arguably, the miss of the season, you get me? I don't think we'll see a worse miss than what we saw from Dallo, but maybe it's because he's 10 Hag out. Maybe he was doing it for a better cause, you understand? But if you did do what you were supposed to do, if the VAR never intervened and gave that penalty in the last minute. So if you look at it, you could say that, 3 minutes determined Erik Ten Hag's future, because it was about 3 minutes for the decision to give the penalty, then Bowen scored it. That's quite possibly. Mad.
Yeah, quite possibly. But like I said, I'll deal with that on the 29th of October. What you're saying is not wrong. The fact that it could have been, yes, but I've spoke in depth on here alone about Ineos and my criticism of that. I'm just happy he's gone. Forget the process of how we got to the right result. We got to the right result. I don't care how we got there. I'm just enjoying the fact he's gone. Like I will repeat this again tomorrow. I will talk about all of these things. Talk about all of these things in regards to why it took so long for him to be in sacked. Was it the West Ham game? Future managers, because the rumor mill is gonna run rampant. Sorry. The rumor mill is gonna run absolutely rampant like it did in the summer.
It, blood. And I said to you that, remember, Southgate leads like the rumor mill of who is.
Of course he is, because that's what
Because that's what all the rival Southgate, blood. So this could get worse.
That's what all the rival fans want, and I say to you the same thing I said to you back then. No reliable source said it now, and no reliable source said it then. And Ornstein came out and rubbished it. Ornstein said it before the Villa game. Southgate wasn't.
People can get it wrong.
But all right, so let's say Ornstein said it.
Get it wrong because so Fabrizio himself has got shit wrong.
That's Fabrizio, not Ornstein. Not Ornstein.
Ornstein's got shit wrong.
Not with us.
What, he's got everything right with United?
Yeah, pretty much so. He's reliable. With United, tell me when he's got something wrong. Because if he said that Southgate was the candidate, we won't be talking about, if I said it was wrong, you man ain't going to try to hear that. Not in the slightest. If he tweeted right now this very second, oh, it's him. So that's why I even worried about all that. Like I said, he said what he said before the Villa game. It's out there. Go and find it if you want. He said what he said. So I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even concerned about that today. That's a conversation for tomorrow. I'm just happy this manager's gone now because this season is still salvageable. That's why. The season is still salvageable.
Just surprised it took to this point.
Yeah, again, you're right, Lewis. And again, that's a whole conversation for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you're just in celebration mode.
I'm just enjoying this moment right now. It's like a one-night stand. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I'm enjoying this night. That's it. I ain't worried about tomorrow morning. I ain't worried if you're going to hit me up tomorrow or next week or if I'm going to see her again. Forget all that. This is a one night. I'm enjoying this today. That is where I'm at with it. I'm over the moon today. Enjoying it, because you have to enjoy these moments when things happen like this. So whether it's winning trophies or managers getting sacked that deserve to get sacked, and that's what it is. I didn't see. And what makes this one
joy away?
And what makes this one better is I didn't see this one coming. The Ollie one I seen on her, I picked out the Ollie one the month before. I literally was a game off. I had him getting sacked the game before and he got sacked the game after. This one I did not see on the horizon whatsoever. I thought man was lying. Shout out to Matthew when he messaged me. I said, wait, what? I thought he was lying, and then he sent me the picture. And then sent me of all the confirmation that he's gone. So I'm just over the moon that he has gone today. Because the season's still salvageable. That's what makes it better too. It's not like we in April or we in May.
So what if still salvageable. So what if Southgate gets the job? You're happy with him being sacked and being replaced with Southgate? You think Southgate's capable of getting more out?
No, I don't think he is. But again, there's no reliable report saying that, so I'm not fussed about that. When the reliables, I have.
You think they're going to give it to? I said to you as well that Rude will probably. I said to you as soon as I saw Van Nistelrooy. What's the first thing I said to you? I said, "Yo, this is a sign that Ten Hag he's on ropes because they got a man ready to just take up the internship."
We knew he was on ropes.
To Rude for the season and move at the end of the season. What is the?
You didn't know he was on ropes. You were convinced he was staying for the rest of the year. That's not too bad.
Again, you didn't let me finish. I knew he was on ropes in the summer of the time he's talking about. He's talking to me. No, I knew he was on ropes.
I thought Ten Hag would stay until. Remember, I said he's staying until Christmas.
No, I was saying game by game.
It was game by game.
I was watching.
You didn't let me finish. In the summer, I knew he was on.
Still be there.
In the summer, I knew he was on ropes because they tried to replace him. That's what I meant. That's what I'm saying. In the summer, I knew he was on ropes because they actively interviewed another manager. Now, during the season, that's when I was like, I don't know. This is why I said it was a surprise. But during the summer, I knew he was on ropes.
It wasn't I don't know. You was convinced he was staying. You was convinced he was. It's all right. He's gone now. It's all right.
No. I was convinced he was staying. I didn't know when he was going to get sacked, though. I thought it was going to be a long haul at least.
So there was no rumors or murmurs going around after that defeat that, yo, this is that now the button is going to get pushed.
There was none. And that's why when it comes to what now everyone I see, obviously, and journalists and content creators and everybody got to get their clicks and views. So I get it. But people running around talking about it's this manager, it's that manager. You didn't know he was going to be sacked. So how do you know who the next guy is? You had no idea. The 27th of October, you had just last night. You had no idea he was going to be sacked. But now the manager's been sacked and you know who the number one choice is. Or it's Xavi, or it's Amorim, or it's Frank, or it's Southgate. You don't know. You don't know.
You hope it's Amorim.
But people ain't going to say that. Say again.
You hope it's Amorim.
No, I want it to be Amorim. But I'm saying this, I'm not sat here saying I know who the next guy is. I've seen tweets, multiple saying, oh, it's definitely this guy. This guy's the number one target.
Xavi's another one that's...
Yeah, I need to do more on my research. But if it was Xavi, I'd be like, all right, I'm not against it. That's what I'd say. But I need to do more on my research. Talk to Omar, who's a Barcelona fan, because his reign, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember like that. I know he won La Liga, but I don't remember his reign. Like how he did in La Liga the second season, how he did in Europe, etc. Like I wasn't paying close attention. When it comes to managers, I do my due diligence before I say yes or no. But more often than not, most managers, if they've not been in the Premier League, I'll give them a shot. That's most. So that's what I'd say in regards to that. So yeah, again, to Manchester United fans, I said it all during the summer. 99% of people you hear talking about this who claim to be in the knows and don't know what's going on because nobody knew he was going to be sacked. There was zero talk or conversation of this yesterday. It didn't even trend. And then he's been sacked. So that goes to show people don't know what's going on. So they didn't know he was going to be sacked, but now they know exactly who the number one target is. But yeah, to answer your original question, yeah, I'm happy with Rudi's interim. No issues with Ruud van Nistelrooy's interim whatsoever. I'm cool with that. I wanted that to happen earlier. So I'm with it. Simple as that.
Yesterday's game, you should have won, to be honest, blood. The first half, chance after chance after chance. The Garnacho effort, the Bruno chance, the Dalot. How the Dalot thing is, that is wild, blood. Like, I don't understand. You get me? Like, I just don't get it, bro. How do you miss from that? How do you miss from there, bro? Like, the way he took the shot, it was just wild, blood. Like, Xerxes was all celebrating, blood. There's a picture of Xerxes, and he's on a touchline like that before he hits it and sends it into the athletics track, blood. You get me? And he got that big track around the fucking around the pitch, blood. You get me? Like, you lot were very dangerous in the first half, and then it just turned. You get me? Was that down to Ten Hag?
Yeah, because that's normally how we come out. That's normally how we come out in second halves. I think it's a record. I don't know if it's in the Premier League or it's definitely in Europe. It's definitely in Europe where we've lost like a lot of points from winning positions. I think literally every Europa League game, pretty much all the Champions League group games, we've been up at some point. So last season's Champions League games are 6, the 3, so 9 games. I think we've led in all of them. And then every time, apart from the Copenhagen game, I believe we've dropped points. Multiple times we've led as well. We've seen it. We led against Fenerbahce. We led against Porto. We led against FC20. So the 3 games this season we led. Bayern Munich game, I believe we led. Not the home game, the away game. The Galatasaray game we led. I think maybe both. Copenhagen game, obviously we won one of those. The away leg we led, I believe twice as well. Obviously the chat will know better than me. So in regards to the game, that just sums up his reign. Not the first half, because the first half we actually played well. We actually played well, and again you had people talking and ears talking about, oh well, the loss of the game wasn't on the manager. No, the loss of the game wasn't on the manager, but the game is not in isolation. This is why this manager's now been sacked, because you know what, people, context matters when it comes to results. It's not a results by results basis where you get one result, it's good, one result and it's bad. That's why there's this thing called the Premier League table, where points are accumulated and it lets you know where you are in the table, and we're 14th. And this team, whether you rate it or not, is not the 14th best team in the league. And he's been added more, and he's done better with worse. But people wanted to take that out of context and go, oh, well, it's a good result. Well, we played well and we should have got the win. It's more on the players. Absolutely. It was more on the players. But who's picking these players? Why are we 14th? Why are we in the situation that we are in? It's isolation. It's like going away. If you go away to Arsenal or Liverpool or Chelsea and you get a point, normally that's a good result in isolation. But if you lost the 4 games before that, it's a bad point. And that's where it was at with Manchester United. So in regards to the game itself, Dalot missed, criminal. Got to score that. Garnacho's 2 misses, criminal. Especially the second one where he cut inside and missed the entire target. The one Bruno rolled back to him and he hit the bar. Terrible. Bruno as well. People trying to give him a blind because of the Dalot miss. It's a free header from, you're like 6-7 yards out. He attacked that like me because I'm terrible in the air. It's like you're a professional footballer with a free header, and you've seen it the whole way. He's ran from deep. I think it was Casemiro who played the ball over the top. He's ran from deep, and you can see. You can watch it, and you put it over the bar. And as Manchester United are missing all those chances, I knew. Eddie said it on my watch along. I think Eddie, Manchester United fan who is not emotionally attached to this manager and this team in an unhealthy fashion, would know what was going to happen in the second half. And know West Ham were going to be better, and they were going to create. Now, it's a question of if they were going to take their chances. The first one, yeah, they did get a bit of luck, but Somerville, he was active. He was lively. He gave them something different down that left-hand side. Manager makes the changes. We get back into the game. Great ball from Diallo. Who headed it across? Xerxes headed it to Casemiro. Casemiro puts it in 1-1. Yeah, and it was 1-1.
Defending there from West Ham was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, West Ham are just a terrible outfit.
It's mad.
Yeah, West Ham are terrible, and I watched them against West Ham. I've watched them a couple other times this season. West Ham are awful. Talk to Mike's. Hear Lawless talk about him. Terrible outfit. And then the second goal, I mentioned it already at the intro. It's a penalty. What is the complaints?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Flawless, bro. When you said that, yeah, I was waiting until we got to this.
It's a penalty.
That's not a penalty.
That is not a penalty, bro. That is Ten Hag. Like, you understand? Has just like, you know what I mean? Infiltrated your your mind, bruv. Like, I don't know if it's the
That
agenda on
can't,
10
that
Hag, but
can't
you're
be a
like,
pen.
yo,
Bro. Have you slowed
that
it down?
is just like the
I've
way.
slowed it. I've watched it.
I can't understand how they've given that.
Which penalty instant is this? I didn't see the game.
Because
The last minute with Delit.
Because he's kicked him.
With Delit and
He kicked him. Did he or did he not kick him?
Oh yeah, he kicked, but it's more of like coming together than. And like,
Don't make the challenge.
Broski.
Don't make the challenge. It's a daft challenge. You win. Hey,
I
play
understand
stupid.
what you mean. I know what you mean by you're saying he's giving them a decision to make.
Play
stupid.
stupid.
Don't want to do with these refs.
He made the wrong decision.
Play
blood.
stupid games, get stupid prizes. Why would I lie on it? It's
Like,
against my
they've
team.
literally
Let's
gone
not
like
lie on
this.
it, but
They've
like,
gone like this and kicked
I'm
each
saying
other.
that.
Like they've actually kicked
mad.
each other. Like
Yo, don't make the challenge.
kicked each
You don't.
other.
He's not going to score from there. Why are you lunging in? He's
Yeah,
not
to be
scoring
fair,
from
it's a
there.
little bit careless. It's a bit
It's
careless.
careless.
It's
but it's
supremely,
not like-
supremely
pen.
careless.
It's
Hey,
not
Lewis, you play stupid games,
they
you
gave
get
that against
stupid
me,
prizes.
yeah, I would have gone nuts flawless.
I always say,
Yeah, of
don't give
course.
the referee a decision
I
to
mean,
make.
you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad? The
Not
more
even
I'm
like
watching
because of the
it,
minute.
The more
and
I'm
then
watching it,
there,
the
like,
more it
that
looks
was not
like.
a pen.
Go on,
You know
Muns.
what's mad? The
Go on.
more I'm looking at it, the more it looks like a foul because I feel like this the way they slowed it down makes it look more like a pen. But for me, in real time, they've just gone like that. Like it's not like I don't feel like the Litz made a challenge, but I get what you mean. He's kind of dangled his leg and looked away.
That's it. You are out of control. If Ings was gonna shoot, if it was bouncing and there was players like not all around it, and Ings is gonna shoot from that range, and he makes that challenge, I hold my hands up and go, all right, you mistimed it, but Ings is gonna score. Stand him.
When you slow
up.
it down over and over again, I do what I kind of like. I'm watching it now. Like I've had
Yeah.
right now playing in it, and I
I'm
know
gonna watch it
I
again
won
now.
that incident. Like when I literally saw the incident and then I went and looked again on Sky Sports and watched it again.
I'm gonna watch
I
it
watched
now.
it about 3-4 times and I was like, how have they given this blood?
It's a penalty, man.
To me, it looks
you know
less
what
and
it
less
is.
likely.
No,
To
it
me,
isn't.
looks
We
less
need
and
to.
less likely of a penalty the more I watch it.
It's not 20 years ago, people. 20 years ago, does that get given? No. But guess what? It's not the Premier League in 2004. It's the Premier League in 2024. You cannot make those challenges. The same way Bruno's challenge on Maddison was 20 years ago is not a red card. It's a red card now. We know these things. Same way who got sent off for you lot? Was it Trossard when he ran into Bernardo Silva's chest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Hey,
they
you know
sold
what?
That
That's
wasn't
a
a red
booking
card.
now.
When
No,
you
it's a
sold
booking
him.
now. It's a booking. Like
Even
these
like that
things-
one, the yellow, in my opinion, that was
When he-
soft.
Yeah, I know,
no,
because 20 years ago, it wasn't a booking.
That was assault.
Here the thing
was
is,
soft.
people, it's like I don't know, a big main road or something where the they've lowered the what's it called, the miles per hour. You can't drive 70 on this road no more. 20 years ago, you could drive 70 miles per hour on the road. Now it's 50. Now the speed limit on this road is 50. Well, I used to drive 70. It's not that anymore.
You know what? No, but the thing is, I think what everyone's going to be annoyed about that is that now we're
Go on.
going to see that happen again, and it's not
Yes.
going to be given.
Oh,
I don't know who
absolutely.
it's going to happen to next
Absolutely.
week. It's going to happen to one of us.
Absolutely.
I can't tell you who. But that
Absolutely.
same challenge is going to happen next week, and
Absolutely.
United, Chelsea.
and the ref's going to
will
go.
be there.
He's gonna, you know, the ref does this one. You know that one.
Absolutely. I'm
VAR
watching. I'm gonna
won't
watch
even
it
get
again now.
involved.
It's gonna happen, and that's where people's issue lies. And to my
Yeah,
road analogy, somebody will be doing 60 miles per hour down that road and not get flashed. Guess what? They just got lucky. That's just what it is. We know referees are incompetent. It's careless. And the thing is, I said it instantly. As soon as he made the challenge in real time, I didn't need to see no replay. I said, that's a penalty. Can tell. Can tell it's the only thing that surprised me is that West Ham, the players didn't really appeal for it like that, which is very unlike them. Maybe they thought they wouldn't get it. It was a penalty. You've ran in, you've kicked him. Not a big kick, but you've clattered. You're not clattered into him. That's too strong. But it's a careless challenge. Don't be careless. Why are you closing him down at that speed? You are an experienced player. Ings is not gonna shoot and score. Stand him up. I blame my players. Here the thing is, even if it wasn't a penalty, I'd still blame Delit. Even if it wasn't, I'm not blaming VAR. VAR don't play for Manchester United. Referee don't play for Manchester United. Delit does. Make bad decisions. So for anyone who's like, oh, you always say blame the players, yes, and I blame my own players too. VAR is not on Manchester United's side. Don't play for Manchester United, not paid by Manchester United. Wasn't paid for by big money. Delit is an experienced player. So yeah, I think it was a pen.
First. I don't think you can
Being
be
harsh, man.
No,
Fair enough.
Harsh, man.
Fair enough.
Huh.
I think we need to pay our respects to a great man who's no longer with us today. So.
He went out like a G, blood. He held on till stoppage time. He got done dirty. He got robbed. You get me? They pushed him out. They forced him out. The FA even got involved, blood, with that dodgy penalty decision. You know what I mean?
They did appeal for it.
One more
appealed
league
for it more.
Lopetegui was the one to put him on a t-shirt, blood. Oh.
Should have been
I
Maresca.
can't believe you, man. I'm just watching that back. His leg literally goes like this. I can't believe you, man, are saying that's not a penalty.
Put his
Sorry.
face on a t-shirt, bro.
Go on.
No.
He's been getting clotted all over the place.
So wait, so I'll be honest, yeah. Teta's got to win something now because you know these United fans are going to be mad shameless and going, "Why he won more than so and so." Yes,
they're already saying that, blood. When I put out my tweet and said "sad day," the first couple comments is he won more than Arteta, troops. But man, I've already said that.
Do you know how any idea
if Arteta don't win that and I want him out?
They've been saying that from the
start. Do you know what his goal difference was? Do you know what his goal difference was for his whole tenure at Man United?
Talk about it.
It was 11 goals, 11 plus. His goal difference was positive 11.
Oh, bro.
You want to know what Arsenal's? Do you know what Arsenal's goal difference was?
2 and a bit.
Huh?
Well, 2 and a bit. Ours is probably like 59 or something.
No, it's in the hundreds. I'll tell you that. It's in the
hundreds.
It's in the hundreds.
So we're like 120.
Yeah, it's like I think City's is the highest. I need to double check the exact number, but Arsenal's is like 120 something. City's is
that in the time period of Ten Hag's appointment?
Liverpool,
you know what they can do?
Since Ten Hag's appointment, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to know, man.
Exchange some of them goals and get a trophy. That's what he could do. Shout out to Arsenal, man.
Them trophies is what kept you in this position.
Crazy.
That's all well and good. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
what got you here, blood. So you get me.
That's cool. I trade it again. I trade it again. Yeah.
To be this an FA Cup,
rather than you lot. Yeah, 100%.
An Carabao Cup, yeah, that's what you're. Yeah,
FA Cup. No, don't say that. FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? FA. Rather than go 4 years, 8. Yeah. FA. Rather than go FA. Rather than go 4 years, 87 days, 18 hours, 54 minutes, and 42 seconds without a trophy.
You got the website.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This guy's what we talking about? 4 years, 87 days, 18 hours, 54 minutes, and 51 seconds since Arsenal last won a trophy. Yes, I would.
Want him out if he don't win it at the end of the year.
How long it's been, mate? You repeat that. 4 years, 87 days, 18 hours, 55 minutes, and 2 seconds since you last won a trophy. What are we talking about?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. So we'll be here when you're Arteta out. We'll be here.
I want him out, mate. You know what I mean? It's all about you, though, blood. You get me? You're about to get an even worse manager than Ten Hag.
We'll see. We'll deal with that tomorrow.
That will take a lot of work.
We'll see.
Blood, we'll do that. It's the job, bro. That's it. Done.
We'll see that. We'll see what he deals with that.
You never know. He might actually be a little bit better.
Actually, you know what that's called? That's hopium from Troops. Because 2 weeks ago we talked about Arsenal winning the trophy on here. Now look how that disappeared. Quick.
Blood, such is life, blood. You get me?
Yeah, SALAH. 100%.
We're winning the same as you, blood. Nothing. I told you.
Nah. What? Who? Nah. We winning something this season. What are we talking about? We winning something this season.
On this panel is Lewis. That flipping Conference League.
Respect to UCL, man.
None of us winning nothing, blood. Yeah, don't tell me nothing, bro. We're winning fuck all, blood. Yeah, none of us. He's the only man. Yeah, only man. Yeah,
I'm confident we win the trophy,
bro. We're winning.
Wait, for the record, but Arsenal winning nothing this season.
Yeah, man. Like it's what it fucking is, bro. We got it. Fucking is.
I thought who was it that pissed on their Grammy? Was it Kanye? Who pissed on their Grammy?
I think it was Kanye.
Was it
Probably
Kanye?
sounds like something Kanye would do.
That sounds like Kanye move.
I'll just see something on Twitter, yeah, and it's like,
what man are pissing on the Carabao Cup?
You pissing on the
That's crazy. I dropped that picture in the chat, bro.
Drop that in the GC.
Put that in the chat.
Put that in the GC. I need that. Put that in the GC. Put that in the GC.
Man, I'm taking the piss, fam. Literally.
Drop that in the GC.
They're having a field day today, but they're having a field day.
There's gonna be hella shit dropping today, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
God.
Oh my days,
it's in the chat, bro. That has actually killed me, blood.
Jesus Christ,
bro. Look at that in the chat.
That's good, yo.
That's class.
That's jokes. I like that, yo. That's good.
That's actually sick. Yeah, let me
That's
say.
good, yo. That is good.
Nah, that's liberties, bro.
I can't lie, yo. I can't lie. I can't lie, yo. That's funny. That's
That
funny.
meme's gonna
Funny
be
is funny,
useful
man. That's
soon.
good.
Oh my
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%, man. 100%.
Oh, I'll slap you in the
100%.
chat for so the public can see it as well. Slap in the chat.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Hey, Flawless.
Yo,
You wanna hear the last stats from the last game of Ten Hag?
yo, man, run me this, man. This is like the eulogy, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the wake. Run me this, man. This is beautiful settings, man. So unexpected.
West Ham have won consecutive Premier League home games for the first time in 2024, with December 2023 the previous time they had done so. This is Man United's second lowest points tally after 9 games of a Premier League season, with 2019 being the only campaign in which they had fewer points actually at this stage. You had 10 then, you got 11 now. And West Ham's opener was the first goal Man United have conceded away from home in the Premier League since August, ending a run of 343 minutes without conceding on the road in the competition.
Yeah, we actually are doing all right defensively still. And just a couple of things you mentioned there about the 3 consecutive wins for the first time ever for West Ham. Last couple stats on Ten Hag as well. So it has just 1 win in his last 8 games for United this season. And the last season, wait, let me get to this. Oh yeah, so the last time Manchester United got 11 points from our first 9 games was 1973-74 season. The season Manchester United were relegated. So we're in relegation form, people. And people still wanted to back this. That's the craziest part about this. That people would still defend this. The last time we had a start this bad, people, Manchester United were relegated. We had 11 points from 9 games this season. 24/25. We had 9 points from 11 games, sat in 14th. And people really wanted to give him the Leicester City game in the League Cup and give him the Chelsea game on the weekend, and so forth and so forth. Here's another stat that will still happen, people, as well. If Leicester and Everton win their 2 games this season, by the time we play Chelsea, we'll be 16th. We will be 16th if those 2 win. And they're playing Ipswich and Southampton. I can't remember who's playing Ipswich and Southampton, but they're the 2 games those 2 teams are facing. So we could still be 16th by the time we play Chelsea. I don't know. Again, I'll never forget it. Shout out to Pundit Jacob. I seen him put out a tweet yesterday and he was like, once people accepted 8th, it was a wrap. The standards was lowered. And it's crazy that there's probably someone in the chat or there's probably people on social still saying it was wrong to sack him. I'm still baffled, befuddles me as to where the defense came from, even in the summer of him. But hey, he's gone now.
You are remind people where they stood.
Fam. I will.
Southgate.
I will. 100%. 100%. Like never, ever. But since we lost, they disappear. They're not in my chat. But let us get a draw against Fenerbahce or win a game. People pop up and want to show up. So now pop out and show niggas now.
All of that crap.
Yeah, man. Pop out and show niggas now. So yeah, man, I'm just enjoying this. Ruder's interim. Like I said, cool with that. No qualms. On to the Leicester City game on Wednesday, Chelsea game and so forth in the Europa League. Now we can actually make a run for that. Go finish in the top 8 now, especially with that run. 100%.
I'd just like to say, for anyone who feels like they need to speak to someone or speak, my DMs are open. Any rival fans that are dearly affected by this departure, just let me know. My DMs are open and, I'm always here to speak. Don't cry because it's over. Sorry.
Yeah, one last thing.
You get me.
So fuck Ineos as well. You motherfuckers could have waited a week. Dickheads.
Smile because it happened, man. Sorry.
They got Irvin. He says, good managers won't go United. They tried already.
All right. Sure, Irvin. Big up for the super chat.
You don't think that's true because
no,
you've gone down. What do you mean? Look, you've gone down the Mourinho route. You've gone down the Van Gaal route. You tried like the unknown in Oli. You tried like the super intern in Ragnick.
Cool.
You tried the UK's trusted David Moyes. What is the?
You carry on hiring managers same way Arsenal have been through managers since Wenger. What are we talking about? You ain't had success since then. What are we doing? Liverpool have
No,
only
but
had
don't
success
flip
under
it to
Klopp.
us. We're talking about you, blood. You
Yeah,
love
but
to flip it. We're talking about you.
Yeah, and I'm pointing out, I'm using you as an example. I'm using Arsenal. I use Liverpool as an example.
No. Use you as an example because you have had them good managers, and
they're not good man. They weren't good enough. That's why.
manager.
Okay, I'll kill it. They're not good enough managers because they've done nothing since us of note. How about that one?
Mourinho's
What have they done of note? Won the Conference League that you just shot on.
Yeah, but
Exactly. Checkmate.
blood.
You know what I'm saying? Man talk rubbish,
shut
man.
up, dude. You're supposed to be on my
Man
side.
just talking. Man just be talking for the sake of talking, man.
I'll just for fucking that. Blood, yeah?
Man just be talking for the sake of talking. Yes, we've had managers deemed good enough at the time, but guess what? None of those managers have done anything since because guess what? They aren't good enough for where we're trying to go. Like most managers, here's the thing, people. 99.9% of managers are not good enough for where all of our 4 clubs are trying to go to. That's why it's very tough. That's why in our lifetimes, there's been a handful of managers that have been good enough. For Monts, it's Klopp. You can put Rafa Benitez in the mix. For Troops, it's Wenger. For Lewis, he's got a few more. For me, it's Sir Alex Ferguson. So in George Graham, your time? Fairs, if you want to throw George Graham in the mix, cool. Because when was George Graham? Like early 90s, Fairs, because you're slightly older than me, so you can throw George Graham in the mix.
He left 95, 94, 95.
But yeah, we've all gone on long droughts without success. What are we talking about? My club's going on 11 years without a Premier League title. Arsenal 20. Liverpool have 1 in 34. Chelsea are approaching 10
This is our longest drought without a league title.
This is what I'm saying. And I'm saying all that to say we are struggling, yes, but good managers won't go in. Of course they will. Because there'll be good managers out there. And if they're not good enough, they get moved on.
But when you got Fergie wasn't like at that time it was like Ron Atkinson and them man there and Johan Cruyff and them kind of managers there and Beckenbauer. They were the top managers in that era. Maldini's dad. You get me?
We've been
here, but Fergie, who was more like up and coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's what I prefer.
Us with Wenger. Wenger was in Japan.
Yeah.
Everyone was like Arsene who? You get me? That was the whole headline. Arsene who? You get me?
But that's the beauty of it because, like, if you think about it, I don't really know what
Chelsea's
options
the only one that
are
really
for
went,
United, but that's because the scouting isn't there. That's
Yeah.
what the
Well,
scouts
it's
should
just
be
that-
doing.
let's
Go
be
and look
honest,
for a
man,
proper
Liverpool.
manager.
Football's just changed now, man.
This is why I don't lower my mind.
You see the Wengers and all those guys. It's like that you can kind of get from anywhere and give them 5 years to kind of build their foundation and do what they do.
That's
Football
not
ain't
even-
like that no more. It's very much the hire and fire regime, not to the extent that these guys do it up here, but it's very much a 30 years ago, no one would have an issue with Arteta's process.
No.
No.
Well, particularly. But it's been I'm top, you're right, and that's
the average.
And that's also because more money's spent now.
And also because
you
the
have more
internet
time
was
back in the
also because the internet wasn't the internet, and people don't judge things on a gamely basis as well.
Yeah,
Like you know what I'm saying, like the
No,
internet.
but you still had the papers, blood. You were still getting
you had
international
the papers, but the papers.
I remember
wasn't
watching going in the papers and United beaten in Europe or Arsenal lost.
Yeah, of
Arsenal
course.
this or whatever.
Fergie out banners and that.
Power,
Yeah,
but
bro.
In the early 80s,
the
90s,
power
sorry.
of social media is so much more vast. The outreach is so
Yeah, I
much
hear
more
that.
vast. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much more power to the people as opposed to the people and the fans in the stadiums. You know what I'm saying? The average armchair fan has almost as much power as the fan in the stadium at times. Not all the time, but just because of the power of the internet.
Yeah.
So the average lifespan of a manager now is so much shorter than it was back then. So that's why I think it's so hard to find good coaches. And it's more of like a 1 in 7 coaches will come along and do the mad thing and be the next best guy without hitting. By the way, what I mean by that is without hitting the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the greatest managers haven't hit the ground running. But football is now at a different space where if you don't hit the ground running, you're kind of more seen as a failure because you're held to the standards to the guys who have won everything but didn't hit the ground running but still won everything. Does that make sense of what I'm saying?
Nah, what you're saying fully makes sense.
So that's why I think in England, and not just maybe more so in England, but managers, it's so hard to find good managers now because they don't get the time to build their foundation the way the dinosaurs of today are now spoken about in the GOATs conversations. Like they don't get the time to build their foundations, and it's in a way it's fair because they shouldn't have the time because no one, like, that's the game now, isn't it? That's the game. So expectations are going to stay here regardless of whether you need 5-10 years, because not everyone has 5-10 years.
Things evolve. This is why we're not here. This is why we don't do the show and link up and call each other on house phones. I'm saying because things evolve. You know what I'm saying? We ain't sending owls. We ain't sending owls to send messages. It's not a smoke signal. You know what I'm saying? We ain't sending a fax.
I still stand by. I think we'd have we'd still have more good managers if managers had more time. But
agreed.
But the game changed because I know I'd sit here if a manager doesn't hit the ground running, I'm gonna sit here and not be happy about it. I'm not gonna sit here and stand for it. You see what I'm saying? Because I've grown up in that sort of, you know, if you're not hitting the ground running first 2-3 years, then why are you here kind of thing.
That's it.
40 years ago, 2-3 years about winning something, it's fine. He's building his
calm. Because that's why when people try to use Fergie and go like, oh, well, he didn't win anything in his first. Yes, one.
He wasn't even that good.
Yeah, he won. He was almost close to being sacked at that time. Yeah, 2, he had an incredible resume. And that 3 years before my lifetime. It saved his. Yep. It was 1986, people. It's not 1986 anymore. Matt Robbins, he's called. The player who scored the FA Cup goal.
Well, they drew a game. They went back to the third round, and if they lost that, they were saying he was going to get sacked. They was on the verge of going out, and then that you hit it, boom.
Yeah, Matt Robbins scored the winner, and then we won the FA Cup. Innit? And then we kicked on from there. But here's the thing: so say, oh, there's no good managers. It's like we've been. I think people just need to do their research. Manchester United have been in this situation before, where we've had unsuccessful managers. From Sir Matt Busby to Sir Alex Ferguson, there was a 5 or 6 manager span of unsuccessful managers, and we just keep going. That's what it is.
And that's probably
prove your loyalty, or like just cut them off. If
you
can't think of a good manager, then the scouts aren't good enough.
Exactly. If the next guy fails, I see people saying, "Oh, the next guy might fail." Cool. If the next guy fails, you get the next one, and carry on.
And this is what that's why I think when it comes to not just scouts but boards, sometimes you can't win because if you go for the guy that no one knows, you already know it's probably going to need 4 or 5 years. But if he doesn't keep the standard of at least staying in the top 4 or top 6 and you're a big club, then we won't know if he's the next Pep. We won't know if he's the next Wenger. No. We don't know, bro. We'll never know.
You'll know because it wouldn't have taken them 4 years to do that. That's the case.
No, that's not necessarily, bro. Not necessarily.
But
didn't Wenger go into Arsenal and win it in his first season, or am I bugging?
Second. It was his
second. So not 4 years. And Pep as well. We won it in the first year everywhere except City.
No, I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying that certain managers, like in the old days, you again, they wouldn't be the manager they are today if they didn't have their time. And I'm not saying that's what I agree with.
I hear it, but it's just not linear, isn't it? I hear it like for the past, but it's not linear. Some managers can go in and get a year or 2. Some might need 4 or 5. Some have 4 or 5 and still aren't good enough. And it also depends
on the squad that they're walking into. You got to remember that.
Yeah, bunch of variables.
But Mons, guess what? What you're saying is correct in regards to it's extremely tough for boards to pick managers. I'm going to use Manchester United because that's who we're talking about at Manchester United. It's extremely tough. The job they have, I don't envy. However, you are paid extremely well to do an extremely tough job.
100%,
do it.
100%.
You are a thousandaire. Some of you man are millionaires. You knew what it was. Picking a Manchester, I don't envy them. I couldn't do it. But guess what? I'm not paid to do it. You're paid to do it. You lot are qualified to do it. So go and locate the manager that is going to take Manchester United where it needs to be. And if you fail the first time, you fail. If you fail the second time, you fail. Now, if it becomes 5, 6, 7, 8 managers, clearly you're incapable at your job. But is it tough? Yes. But is there the manager out there that Manchester United can get to take Manchester United back to the top? Yes. Bro, who that is, I don't know.
Bro, you're gonna upset the fans either way. I don't care.
Yes.
There weren't many Liverpool fans happy with Arne Slot's appointment.
That's true.
There weren't. Like genuinely, bro.
That's true.
Facts. Facts. Certain man were slot out before he's even. No man's even managed the game, blood. You can't. You know what I'm saying? But if we went and got flipping, I don't know. If we went and got Amorim, or we went and got someone who was the fancy name, you know what I'm saying? That like it's very like, and then if he doesn't hit the ground running, you're in the cycle again.
Yeah, facts. But you know what Slot did? You know how they're vindicated by their decision? Because Slot's won 10 games out of 12. It shuts everybody up.
Yeah.
You win 10 games out of 12, guess what? Everybody shut up. Because we clearly getting it right. Now, if he goes 2 in his next 12, no. But if he goes 11 in his next 12, guess what? They picked him correctly. No one weren't talking about Slot.
But that's because, but Slot hit the ground running. So no one, as you said, no one's saying
nothing.
Anyhow, Slot was sitting in, let me even go as far as 7th place. 7th place, man, man are saying, you man know what time it is if man was in 7th place, bro. If I was sitting here in 7th place, you think man are talking about give him time?
But that's where the board. That's where the board need to be. That's where the board need to be. That's where the board. Even though fans will be critical, and I get that. That's where the board need to stick to their laurels and go. All right, we've picked him. We believe in him. Let's sort this out. Because let's say you were sat in 7th place, but then you end up, I don't know, finishing in the top 3, and you lot win an FA Cup.
But that's what I mean by the power of the internet. And that was like, that's what I mean by 40 years ago.
Nah, that wasn't
game week 9. You think man are talking about title races in game week 9?
Title races game week 9. Yeah,
in game week 9, you think? Come on, man.
Yeah, you
come on, bro. They're not, bro. Like they're not. And if a manager's just come in, like it's the general consensus is give him his time and we'll see where we're at, kind of thing. That don't exist no more. You either hit the ground running or you're gone, and that's why there's too many shit managers in the game today.
Big up Mo. He says United should hire Sir Gareth May MBE. Well, they ain't serious.
Big up Mo. Big up Mo.
Big up man like Slims, my cheesy. He says big up the panel. Aru. That some man said they were gonna batter Arsenal. Months. Pause. I said it last week, and even though we didn't win, I wasn't scared of Liverpool. Good game, and see you at Anfield.
I didn't say I was gonna batter Arsenal.
Yeah, he did. He said 3-1, bro. Shut your mouth. That's a battering, bro. At our own ground, bro.
I waited for this moment. Don't worry.
But
I got the receipts.
We got O'Malley.
No, don't worry, Lewis.
We got O'Malley. He says CFC success with hiring and firing changed a lot.
Chelsea never changed.
Because teams will look at what works for others. That's how it works in music. If a genre starts popping, people flock to that genre.
It wasn't even just us. I'm sure Madrid were doing it before we did.
Yeah, Madrid, but you were like the first to take that model in the English game. Because I remember not even too long ago, it was more like, was it mid-2000s? Maybe, like mid-2000s. In Italy, they used to do that, where managers used to get like 6, 7, 8 games and they get sacked. And I remember like media talking over here, how like that was funny. Now it's the norm. You could easily get sacked 6, 7 games into your reign. Go lose 5 out of 6. You're under pressure.
Standards, I hear
Miller. He says 2025 Havertz Ballon d'Or troops to lose. Lewis.
Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
I've got my receipts, or do you just want to...
Apparently United wanted Maresca last summer.
Big up Mario. He says CFC to smash United regardless. Big up Lewis.
Come on the Blues. We had better. I don't care about this new manager bounce. I'm sick of going to Old Trafford and not winning.
Big up Albie. He says apparently Rodri is winning the Ballon d'Or this year. We're literally going to touch on that right now. Pause. And then big up Lewis. He says, fuck City, Real Madrid have cancelled trip to Paris. Rodri won Ballon d'Or. And so basically Fabrizio.
Yeah.
Okay, can I play my thing, please? Can I play my receipt?
No, we ain't got time for you, blood.
Yeah,
Fabrizio.
Bring up in the Arsenal section.
That's fine. Can you just take back that I said I was going to wish you?
You said you're going to win 3-1, bro. So that's a wishing, isn't it? But anyway, we'll carry on, bro, innit? Like, we ain't got
that's
time.
Fine.
So
false words in my mouth. That's fine.
Pause. I ain't putting nothing in your mouth, blood.
I'm not putting words in my mouth.
Breaking news from Mr. Fabrizio. Mr. Here we go. He says Vinny will not travel to Paris as Real Madrid know he will not win the Ballon d'Or. No one from Real Madrid will attend the ceremony. No Florentino, no Vinny, no Carlo Ancelotti, and no Jude Bellingham, blood. So it's looking like Rodri is going to pick up the Ballon d'Or, lads.
Rodri got more Ballon. It's crazy. Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or over Vinny, I think, is a bit. I don't know. He's the best player. I think Rodri is the best player in the world, but
to get it over Vinny isn't that? Let's be real. Isn't that a bit like Vinny scored in the Champions League final?
Yeah.
Like I know he didn't perform in the Copa America, but what are we saying? Because Rodri won the Euros, that's what gets him the Ballon d'Or.
But he was a key player in the Euros and a key player for City winning the league. So I understand the narrative.
Injured in the final.
Rodri wasn't even the start.
Yeah, but like the whole tournament, like he was still a key player for them.
He was a key player, but you'd look at Yamal, Nico Williams, and Olmo and Ruiz as well. On a similar
still, your point ain't wrong, but
even Cucurella, bro.
Even
Cucurella.
Yeah, even Cucurella. Word.
Cucurella was one of the best players for Spain. Carvajal was on absolute crud. Carvajal deserves it more than him. How's Rodri getting it before? Carvajal, Champions League final, Euro. Like, come on, bro. Look what Carvalho's done, bro. I'm not even hating on Rodri right now, blood. But I don't think this is the year that, for me, this is like when Nedved got it over Henry, blood.
Yeah,
It's all over again.
No, it wasn't the same type of robbery.
Because
Yeah, it was. You want to lie, bro? Allow it. Let's not even do this, bro.
Henry was on smoke that season.
We got Cams, but man put pressure on Cams, bro.
No, I think that's worse. I think the Nedved over Henry thing was worse.
Oh. Okay, yeah. You're with me.
Your man was quick to say I wasn't alive.
Yeah, because I thought he was going to try fucking go with this Gen Z opinion that fucking Nedved deserved it more than Henry, bro.
Who? Yeah, you Terrence Howard.
Yeah, your camera's a bit. There we go. I think we're back.
Am I back?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Now. But yeah. I think Rodri still has a fair case to win it, even with Vinny. Like he was key in the Premier League, key in the Euros. No, Carvajal has got a case too. I could hear Carvajal because like he won the treble with Real Madrid too. But I mean, Rodri's got a good case to win it. One of the key players in the tournament. I think someone said he won Euros Player of the Tournament. One of City's key players to winning the Premier League. You could argue it's also been overdue for a year or so. Like, yeah, I hear it.
I think it's more so people have issue with it because he is, let's call it, because he's a defensive midfielder.
Nah, but if they gave it to him when they won the treble, I would have said cool because he was an absolute crud that year, and I think that he deserved it more that year than now.
When's the last time a defensive midfielder won the Ballon d'Or? Has they ever gone to a defensive midfielder?
I don't know. I still think Jorginho got robbed in 2021.
He'll get on the ball.
He's the last midfielder that I can think of winning it.
Yeah, he's the last, and even he's attacking. You know what I'm saying? When you think Rodri, you think defensively.
Yeah.
But Modric, even though he plays from like an 8 or he can play in a double pivot, you think offensive, getting on the ball, making things happen. It's just rare that like a Rodri type. I can't remember. Hey, chat, let me know. I can't remember a Rodri type of player getting it.
Jorginho was the one that got closest, and he got robbed.
Jorginho got the closest. Yeah, I don't. But what is the criteria? They don't tell us what the criteria is. This is why it's hard to discuss. What is the criteria for Ballon d'Or?
On the timeline earlier. Let me find it.
Find it. What is the criteria? Like, what is it judged off? Is it individual performances? Is it your club performances? Is it what your club?
So it's 1 sec. I've got it here.
Because Rodri, he won the Euro, so now that Rodri must win it, blood.
Troops, bring up the share screen. So individual performances, decisive and impressive character, team performances and achievements, and class and fair play. I said class, bro. But yeah, those are the criterias.
All right, so individual performances there. Pull that back up 1 second, please.
Pause.
Pull that back up. Individual performances, they both been impressive. Impressive character. I don't know what that is. Team performances and achievements. So Madrid won more team performances and achievements, and they've both been class and fair play.
I think the class and fair play might be it. Because everyone tries to run that. Everyone tries to run that narrative with Vinicius because he's a little bit of a shithouse, isn't he?
No, it's because he's black. But anyway, no one's to have that conversation. But
yeah.
But
do you think that might be it?
Bro, Rodri literally picked up from Fernandinho about the dark arts, bro. It's just because man's tandem has a quiff, and whereas, as I said,
he just gets away with it.
Vinicius got nappy hair, and he's black in it, so yeah, say what you want to say in it, but you know, it's about fair play, bro. Vinicius is gonna get yellow cards. He's a wind up. He's a shit house, but Rodri is literally a CDM. His job is to get yellow cards and do the dark arts.
Yep.
But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's what it is.
You right? Spot on.
Hear that?
You say man dances when he celebrates, whereas Rodri knee slides.
And they get mad.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying? Rodri knee slides. Didn't Vinicius get put in a headlock and then get fined and given a match ban?
Yeah, blood.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
You got put in a sleeper hole, bro. Man put him in a sleeper hole, dragged him, and then he's the one that got banned in that. That's crazy. And then one of his teammates, Tony Kroos, said he's got a pattern up his back. Yeah. This is why when people big up Tony Kroos, footballing ability, but the whole
That's like me with John Terry, mate. That's why he's got me blocked the prick.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that. Same with Bonucci and them man there.
Yeah,
and
not wrong.
The way them man talk, the way them man was speaking on certain incidents. You know what I'm saying? As I said, like.
When I heard what Bonucci said, I got a picture with Bonucci. I deleted it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I said, fuck that. I can't be rocking with that, blood.
I hear that.
You know what I mean? And that culture, they're very racist anyway, blood. over Dessa. Is it?
Yeah, facts.
It's built in. It's built in there, blood. You get me?
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't hate these man, innit? But like, you just know when it comes to the opinions, as I said, Enzo Fernandez, Luis Suarez, McAllister. Man, I didn't see McAllister's comments when they was talking about the French
about
thing.
the Enzo thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they all dropped their little statements and that. You know what I'm saying? Some are worse than others, but we're not gonna do semantics. You know what I'm saying? So
it's all, you know why? Because it's all bad. That's why we ain't gonna do the semantics. It's all bad.
That's what I said. I'm not gonna do
Even
semantics.
the Canio, bro, when he was out in Lazio doing the whole, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Like, remember, these footballers are still human. So at the end of the day, they're gonna have their beliefs. You can be an absolute baller and, you know, not be over the top racist with intent, but just be mad ignorant anyways. You know what I'm saying? Enough of these men are just mad ignorant. So I ain't surprised. Like, and at the end of the day, as I said, Vinny's got nappy hair and he's blacker than black. So when he does the shithouse thing, it's not taken in the same way as when Rodri does.
It's arrogance. It's arrogance. When he does.
Yeah, it's arrogance. It's
he's got an attitude.
Attitude, yeah, bro. Every racial undertone, yeah, throw it in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's attitude. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be more humble.
He's not a team player.
But when it's Rodri, it's man, what a knee slide, man. Yeah, what a great way to win his team the game. When it's Sergio Ramos, it's celebrated as everyone would have him in his team for the shit that he's pulling. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see the way Ramos got Cuadrado sent off in the Champions League final. I'd love to see if Vinny got someone sent off like that. What everyone would be saying in the papers. You know what I'm saying? God forbid Bukayo Saka did that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's blacker than black and he's African. I'd love to see how people would take that. You know what I'm saying? It's anyway, man.
If it was Saka, if it was
the Saka, it is, man. You know
if it was Saka, you already know what the headline would be, man. Nigerian born. You know what I'm saying? That's what it would be. You already know how these play, man. And some foolishness.
You already know, I guess.
We got Rex. He says even Lautaro Martinez deserved it more than Rodri.
No?
Nah.
He done his thing in the Copa America, but that's about it. Like, he didn't really do. I don't really watch Serie A, so I don't know how good of a season he had with Inter. But I don't know if that's a Ballon d'Or worthy. You get me? I can't remember last time a player from Serie A won the Ballon d'Or, blood. I think you're talking
Cannavaro?
It's not a manager salty because Rodri on it.
Kind of Kaká, maybe. I think Kaká won it after Cannavaro, no? And he was at AC.
Yeah, 07.
I think that's the last time a Serie A player won it.
Because Cannavaro won it after Italy won the World Cup, didn't he?
He won it 2006.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm sure Kaká won it the year when he put he made you two crash into each other. Was it Heinz and
Evra? Oh, that was ridiculous, that game.
Yeah, that was a mad thing, bro.
Yeah. So
he said that was his best ever goal that he scored.
Bet it was, man. Jeez,
I agree. Big up Felix. He says, anyone going to speak on Liverpool's midfield? Gravenberch and McAllister can't control the game without Sabozo. Well, that's where we are going now, blood. You understand? Obviously, Arsenal section was up first, but then when Eric Ten Spliffs got put in a blunt for the final time, we had to shuffle around the formation, blood. You get me? But Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2. The big game of the weekend ends in a draw. I think the draw hurts both sides. Pause, but it hurts us more. You get me? The gap is still 4 to Liverpool, but it's now 5 to Man City, blood. You get me? Arsenal have failed to win back-to-back Premier League matches for the first time since New Year's Eve in 2023. They've also failed to win 2 of their 4 home games. They've scored first in this season, 1 more than in the whole of last term. Liverpool are unbeaten away from home across all competitions this season, winning 6 of their 7 games. Indeed, Arne Slot is the first Liverpool manager not to lose any of his first 7 away matches in charge since William Colnell in 1923. And despite relinquishing their lead on 2 occasions, Arsenal remain unbeaten in 5 Premier League meetings with Liverpool, their longest run without defeat against the Reds in the competition since October 2007 till April 2011, which was 8 games. It's currently at 5. my opinion, if we continued how we were playing first half, we win the game. You get me? I said on Big Six Bants, if we have if we have a full team, we slap Liverpool, blood. You understand? If Odegaard played, we slap them, bro. If Saliba plays, we slap them, bro. There's no goals getting conceded. Maybe one goal get conceded. We win that game comfortably, bro. You get me? The performance they put in that first half is exactly what I've been looking for and what I expect of an Arsenal team. No matter if you're playing Bournemouth, no matter if you're playing Everton, United, Liverpool, Tottenham, City, anyone, bro. You understand? Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid, Barcelona, you fucking pick it, bro. You could be playing a pack of Skittles, bro. I don't give a fuck, blood. That is the level of performance, the intensity, the creativity, everything was there, bro. You understand? Everything was there. We let them back in the game, going to sleep. You understand? Havertz falling asleep, letting Diaz get the flick on, and then let's be real, bro. The only thing Thomas Partey did wrong in that game was that the way he defended against Van Dijk. He got absolutely batted up. It pissed me the fuck off, bro. The way that Van Dijk was so aggressive with him and then just gets in front and just free header bang. You understand? Like, up until then, Liverpool didn't cause us no threat, bro. There was no problems, blood. You understand? You put Rice in a 6, clamp him, man. Left, right, and center, blood. You get me? Partey at right back, bro. Diaz in his fucking pocket, rude boy. Diaz didn't do nothing, blood. You understand? When I went live on my watch along, people were telling me, "Oh, troops, we got Partey at right back." Oh, I said, bro, let me tell you something now, yeah? I'd rather Partey in this back line than Kiwior or Zinchenko in the back line, blood. You understand? And then we saw when Kiwior came on the pitch, we saw what happened, blood. You understand? When Lewis Skelly came on the pitch, that goal is Lewis Skelly and Kiwior's fault, blood. You understand? Lewis Skelly's too high up. You get me? They cross each other. Everyone knows you don't cross, blood. You get me? You just run in a line. You don't cross over, bro. That's where the fucking fuckery comes up. That's when Salah, you understand? You give him that chance. You give him that space, that time in the box. He's going to do what he does, blood. You understand? But the second half performance was an absolute fucking joke, bro. I don't know why we just went so defensive, blood. Everything was working. We was doing what we're supposed to do. I said, bro, look, yo, bro, you understand? Like, even the Moreno goal, you understand? There's nothing that was a fantastic goal, blood. Keller can't save that, bro. Even if Alisson's in the goal, he ain't saving that, blood. But how blood clot Saka, you understand? Sent fucking Robertson for some haggis, bro. You get me? Sent him away, bro. You get me? 30% Saka. I kill off them man there like that, bro. If Saka was 50% fit, we doppy their Clark, bro. We doppy their Clark.
He was very good. He was very good in the game.
I told man about Timber as well, bro.
Robertson got an early retirement.
Timber, bro. I told man about Timber, blood. You understand? I said it, bro. This you here, proper defender, blood. You understand? It ain't no fucking joke thing, bro. This ain't Calafiori defending. This ain't fucking Zinchenko defending, blood. It's a fucking proper fucking defender, blood. You understand? And it just pissed me off, blood. Because in my opinion now, yeah, title's done. You understand? Title's done. It's too much to claw back. There's places we have to go. You understand? That is difficult, bro. You understand? We have to literally like win. You understand? Win. You get me? We don't have the capability to do that, bro. You understand? We don't have the capability to do that. We dropped another 2 points because of our self, blood. Yeah? Because of our self, bro. The way that Arteta set us out in that second half is what mash up this fucking game, bro. You get me? The Trent incident with the penalty, Konate get the ball. I'm not saying Konate don't get the ball, but Trent takes out Martinelli. That's a penalty. Yeah, that's a fucking penalty, bro. He takes out Martinelli. That's where the foul is. You understand? The Kai Havertz incident, there's nothing there. There is fuck all there. Yeah, there's no foul on Szoboszlai. There's no fucking foul on Konate. The Premier League say the handball is here is not handball. That's what they've said. That's what they've said. Yeah, here if it's on your shirt,
you're jumping over the player ain't a foul.
That's not a foul, blood, yeah? If you want me to pull up what happened to Gabriel with Joe Linton, yeah? When a man's fucking literally holding him like that, bro, from the fucking back of his head, bro, and that weren't given, yeah? Then I'm sure him jumping
refereeing inconsistencies.
Is not a foul, blood, yeah? So that's why I have more controversy, more refereeing controversy as the FAM title, blood. You get me? No foul there, yeah? You understand? Ref blowing his whistle. Ref ain't even fucking looking, blood, yeah? VAR don't get involved. No one's offside. There's no handball. There's nothing there. Yeah. There's nothing there. That goal should stand. Yeah, that goal should stand, bro. There's nothing. I'd sit there and I watch it over and over. Man said, put the clip up. I'm not putting the clip up. You think I'm getting demonetized? You man are fried, bro. You've seen the clip.
I think you can bring it up if it's not like official camera footage, because I got given an angle.
I'm not putting it up, bro. You man put it on your stream. I ain't putting it here, bro. You man want to look. You man go on Twitter, type in Sky Sports. You'll see it there, bro. Lovely jubbly, blood. You understand? That there's no foul in there, bro. He jumps onto Bosley. Yeah, Kiwior. That's a 50-50 header.
I don't know.
What did he actually give the foul before? Wait.
Bro, I don't even know what he given the foul.
It was for the Kiwior one. It was for the Kiwior one.
I'm gonna watch this back in a
second. Man said the Kiwior foul, but then Havertz already battling. Havertz.
I wanna watch it now.
Bro, look when he blows the whistle. So
he did say he blew it early, though. He did say he blew the whistle early. He did say that.
He waited.
Did he wait? Nah, because he said he called.
And even then, I think Havertz still handles it in the build-up.
When you hear,
I think he still handles it.
Bro, it's here. That's not handball. The ref, they have said that this is not handball. They said here. They said if it hits here on your shirt sleeve is where it's legal. It hits him here, so it's not handball.
Isn't he wearing a long sleeve?
No, blood from it hits his fucking shoulder. Are you blind, blood?
I'm literally watching it.
I'm watching it.
It's around here. It is here.
I'm watching it now.
Here where they say that is what you can do. But now what? Now what? I want to know what the foul was given for. Because when he blew, pause.
Oh, they said it was the Kiwior incident.
Kiwior wins the ball, and there's no whistle blown.
He jumps over him leading with his arm. So it's not a foul.
He don't blow the whistle then. He don't blow instantly. Yeah?
He doesn't have to blow
it. The player is allowed to go on. So what's he blowing it for?
Did they show it on Sky? Where is it? I need to. Has anyone got the height? Obviously, don't put it up on it.
I saw a report on Twitter that was the Kiwior.
It's the Kiwior thing. It's a foul. When he jumps over Sober's it's a foul, bro. Like, I don't know why we're going back and forth about this. But carry on.
Ain't a foul, blood.
Yeah, like, I've seen it get called back for a foul before for similar incidents, so I'm not.
Ain't a foul. And even the trying to say handball, bro. It hits him here. It hits him on his shirt. When
it's not handball,
it is legal. Where they say it's legal, and you don't even intentionally handball it, bro.
It doesn't have to be intentional in the rules. It just has to hit your hand. If it hits your arm in the lead up to a goal, they would disallow it.
No, it's not. They've changed the rule this year. Go check.
All right. Either way, it's a foul.
They've changed the rule.
So that's fine. You done crying about the refs?
Ain't a foul.
Again? You done crying about the refs? Again?
Ain't a foul.
Game week 17, 181.
Ain't a foul.
I
don't care, bro. What? I'll talk about the rest, bro. What do you mean complain about the rest?
We're crying about the refs, bro. Bro, listen, it's like we don't need to. We're going on about an incident. Cool. If you thought it was a foul, if you thought it wasn't a foul, you thought it wasn't a foul. I didn't think it was a foul. At the end of the day, you had opportunities to put the game to bed, but you employ Martinelli on the left, so you just got clamped.
Let's not forget BCM Punk up front again.
So, unfortunately, my boy Havertz, even though he wasn't up for this game, my boy Havertz didn't really come with the.
Havertz went on it yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't protect Havertz even though he.
But he'll dunk on Chelsea, so I don't mind, bro. This guy can sip that fucking lemonade all he wants, mate. You understand?
Will he?
Yeah, he will. He dunked on you last time, bro. Clip it.
We'll say that for now.
He dunked on you last time, bro. He'll dunk on you again, blood. What are you gonna say now? The rest attacks.
No, because it won't happen this time.
All right, we'll see.
Not yeah, as I said, it was
definitely 2-2. What happened?
Yeah, no, you got it spot on. You 1-0 Southampton. When we say 1-0 Man City Southampton,
yeah, you got that as well.
Give your props. You know what? You called that.
We gotta pay homage. He did say that.
Told you these men are. And they hit the bar as well. They hit the bar, by the way. But
yeah.
From Archer. But on the game, don't get me wrong. Yeah, first it was a game of two halves. I think Arsenal were the better team over the course of the game. I think probably only just, but with context, obviously they had a few players go down, so we obviously took advantage of that. I'll keep it a buck, man. First half, from I'd say first 50 minutes, it was quite even. It was quite bland. Obviously, Saka's goal was a well, in my opinion, like. People are underrating how good that goal actually was. Like you put it through a man's leg and slap it top corner. When Yamal done it, everyone was screaming to the high heavens, world class this, world class that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's a world class goal. Not just because of the technique, more so on the stage. Yamal's one was the El Clasico. I'm not saying Arsenal Liverpool's the El Clasico, but it's you know what I'm saying. It was first and third or second and third at the time, innit? So. You know what I'm saying? It's the world stage. It's a big stage with that to score that goal. I ain't gonna lie. And Robbo, he fuck up Robbo. Word on the street is he's still sliding over there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You got twist up. He actually got bun up. It was peak. I think, but apart from that moment, I think, up until Liverpool's goal and apart from Saka's goal, it was quite even. I think both teams were quite apprehensive. You know what I'm saying? It was 2 moments. And then I think from that 20th minute to half time, it was just straight onslaught. I'll be honest, I was fuming with the boys because, like, Arsenal, they cut off the supplies to our wingers. So Diaz didn't even get the ball. Salah saw the ball like once or twice. I think he done well when he got the ball. You know what I'm saying? But the way you man cut off the supply line to our wingers was fucked. Like the overlaps, the sprayers, the way you guys were getting the ball to Martinelli over and over again, Saka over and over again. Saka was my man of the match, by the way. It was my man of the match, innit?
I'll take for me.
But well, it was either Saka or Konate. One of those two. Those are the two for me that stood out today. But yeah, the way you guys were getting the ball out wide very quickly, moving the ball in and out, that we couldn't handle it. I think McAllister's legs, he was getting, like, Saka was too quick and getting around him way too easily. I don't think Gravenberch had a bad game. I don't think Gravenberch was that bad at all. I think he done what he done, but I feel like Arsenal were just a better team. So we saw less of him, and that's credit to the Arsenal midfield. I think Rice was brilliant. And this, again, I'm more talking
that's
about...
because Rice was in the 6. He's been played out of position. As soon as you put Rice into his position...
So I'm not going to go into... How many times have I said as a Liverpool fan that Rice is a 6? How many times have I said?
That's why when Flawless is here chatting his shit every fucking week because he's fucking being played out of position and is Rice still 100 million? Bro, you play him in the 6, he's 100 million, rude boy.
The Rice is a community.
Straight on He's a very good player.
To be fair, it's been a while since we've asked.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? That don't change anything. He can be better than Manchester United midfielders. That does not make him a 100 million pound player. He's not.
He's a 100 million pound player.
He's not, man.
He's a 100 million pound player.
No, he's not.
He's
a very good player. No, he's not. 100 M.
He's an elite ball winner.
You put him in the 6, he's 100 million. You put him out of the 6, he's a headless chicken.
So don't get me wrong. That 30-minute segment was straight. Get no lube in it. That's all I'm gonna say. Pause.
Hey, yo, fam, relax, man.
It was crazy, man. I don't know what I'm telling Flawless.
Yeah, he been at them Diddy parties, man.
It was a Mazza.
Generation. You got
don't involve me in this. I'm just observing.
I mean, of course, the OGs in this thing.
20th minute to half time was a very difficult watch, blood. It was a difficult watch. So I hold my hands up and I give my credit when I see it. My disrespect is as loud as my praise in it. So these man balled out and they done their thing. One thing I will say now, though, on the Liverpool side of things, we've got to keep it honest as well. The one thing that we have that Arsenal don't have, for me, what we have more of is X Factor. That's what we have. You give us a sniff and we'll punish you. That's what it is with Liverpool. So that's what I'll say, that if I'm going to take something away, in the second half, yes, Gabriel goes down, and I think eventually Timber goes down.
You had more X Factor because you had your Salahs. You had
but this is my point. Trent was crap.
Trent was when you're trying to do like the whole running his mouth.
If it wasn't for Trent, we don't score. But it's not.
I'm like, bro, you ripped in around 25 crosses and not one hit the target, blood.
Exactly.
Now you want to hit one target, and now you're trying to give the.
But that's cut him off, blood. But you know what it is. Though. Again, Trent was crap today, and he had a massive part to play in both the goals.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Pass was ridiculous.
Salah was quiet.
The pass to Nunes, the second one.
Salah was very quiet, but not quiet because he had a bad game. He was quiet because you guys cut off the supply line very well. That's an Arteta thing. That's a credit to Arteta thing. But when Salah did get the ball, it happened 2-3 times where the first one, I think Ryan makes a great tip. He tips it.
That's when Moreno done the Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
He didn't get a hand on it. It just went wide.
No, I'm talking about the outside of the boot cross in the second half where it nearly falls to Jones, but it bounces. So there was a warning sign for this to allow Salah to get in behind. The second time, goal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll say with Liverpool. Everything that everyone's thrown at us this season, we've left with something. Just like how, for me, I'm disappointed with the result because Arsenal were weakened. But the bigger picture is I'm disappointed with the performance, but I'm cool with the result. Yeah, Roms can be fuming.
He's lost his head. I'm loving it. I'm not happy. Had so much chest, bro. Flawless. I don't know if you saw that big stream, bro.
Hold on.
The chest these man had was like, it was like these man were Man City and we were 2020 Arsenal, blood. You understand? Like we still had Lokonga, we still had Mustafi, we still had them and there, Bellerin. in the defense,
Yes.
blood. I had to like tell him, like, yo, brother, you ain't beat me in 4 games in the league, bro. I don't care about your FA Cup win. Yeah, you ain't beat me 4 games in the league. Made that 5 now. Yeah, I got 5 on it. Yeah, you understand? So I'm saying to him, like, yo, blood, like, take your blood clot time with it, dog. You understand? Take your blood clot time with it. But you know, these young kids that get carried away with themselves, blood. You understand? We let them get carried away, blood. You get me? Because when he was there going, I wrote, I was just chilling, blood.
First
I
of
knew,
all,
you understand? When you come down to Emirates,
can I finish what I'm saying?
And then man there,
I didn't
you
interrupt
understand?
you.
Salah's gonna be like, yo, dog. You get me?
I didn't
Blood.
interrupt you, Troops. I didn't interrupt you. So first of all, it's a wrote. So please make sure you get it right with your Terrence Howard looking ass.
Yeah, that.
Jadon Sancho, Terrence Howard looking ass. Man, don't do any of that. Let me finish what I'm saying, blood. Let me finish what I'm saying.
I love that. I wrote. That is brilliant. Yeah. Sorry, but I love that shit.
Saying, bro. and bro, this guy keeps saying, I don't know what's wrong with these kids, but I digress in it. I'm not gonna fight. So obviously, for me, people need to stop categorizing me and Roms in the same category. I said on the basis, and I've even got the I've got it here to say it's not going to be a washing. I have the evidence there.
You said 3-1 though, I lie.
Yeah, I said 3-1.
How's that not a washing? Away from home at the Emirates.
3-1's not a washing, bro. I've won plenty of games 3-1 and they haven't been a washing.
Against a title rival.
Against a title rival. We beat Wolves 3-1 and it wasn't a
title rival, Monts.
It was far from a washing. We were 1-0 down and it was 1-1 until like the 80th minute.
Monts, a title rival. You don't go to your title rival.
Bro, if it was 1-1 between Arsenal and Liverpool and we scored 2 quick fire goals in the last 5 minutes, is that a washing? No, it's not a washing. So not everything is black and white.
It depends on the context of the game, innit?
Everything is black and white.
It's about how you dominated, innit? Because I could go back 16-17. We won away at City, but it was 3-1. It was smashed and grabbed.
Yeah, so we can look at the result. They don't look and think, okay, cool. We beat City 1-0 there, but they battered us. Fuck it, bro. We won 1-0 and we bounced. 1-0, yeah, we got that.
But sometimes a scoreline will speak for itself if it's like a 4-0, 5-0 something. If it's a 2-goal deficit, it depends on the game.
Why is it context when it comes to Arsenal? We don't really take context.
Like what?
When it's Arsenal, we have to put context into account.
No, but like compare it to who? Who are we comparing it to? Though?
To anyone.
What are we doing?
Give an example.
Any club.
Did you watch Man United?
So I said City Chelsea when we beat them 3-1.
No. When you beat Man United 3-1, did you wish them?
I'll give you an example, yeah? I'll give you an example. Let's say this is first that came to mind, yeah? So the Liverpool Arsenal Champions League when Walcott run through, yeah, and Adebayo made it 2-2, yeah. I mean, then we lost 4-2, yeah. People will look at that game and see 4-2, yeah. But when you went 3-2 and died for that penalty and got that penalty and made it 3-2, when you die for that, yeah, that Ryan Babel's son of a bitch, when he died for that, yeah, that bastard, yeah, when he died for that, yeah. People will look at that game and think, oh, Liverpool won 4-2, Arsenal got slapped again, But at 3-2, we had a whole team in Anfield Road, blood. The whole
maybe that's me then, because I don't think that's a whooshing.
No, it's not. No.
You're looking at it and say,
no, because if you're saying like you scored that goal and then concede the penalty immediately after, that ain't a whooshing.
This victim thing is
us going forward and allowed them to hit us on the break and get the fourth.
Listen,
yeah, but again, like the thing you lot getting bopped off the park.
They're saying, "Oh man, man smoked you 4-2. You man are shit, bro."
There is context. Listen, there is.
I think they're over exaggerating. I'll say it for now because I don't think that
there is. Listen, man. We are not infants. There is context to every.
3-1 is not. It depends on context.
And listen,
Lewis, if I go Stamford Bridge and win 3-1, yeah, you got what?
His middle name is Victor.
No, it's not. It depends on the way the game goes.
Let's not do this.
Away from home.
I've seen 2-goal victories where the game's still been tight.
Let me land. You man seem to take context out when it suits you, because you man are when it suits me FC. I'll keep it a buck. 3-1 is not necessarily a wishing. You lot beat Man United 3-1 when Gabriel Jesus scored in the 93rd minute and Rice scored in the 92nd minute after they went 2-0 up and they got disallowed by Garnacho's goal. Was that a wishing, yes or no? No, it wasn't a washing.
I say
so there's context to every
game. That game wasn't a washing.
We smoked them in stoppage time, bro.
Of course it wasn't a washing.
We smoked them in stoppage time, bro.
What do you mean, bro?
We smoked them in stoppage time, bro.
What I'm talking about.
We smoked them in stoppage time, blood.
They want to talk when it suits them.
Hey, months. I'm with you. You spot him.
Listen to this.
Nah, man.
I said, fuck it.
Listen to this.
Nah, man. He had bare chest, bro. Where's your chest gone, blood?
He did.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to
Your
this.
chest gone now, blood.
Hold on. Listen to this.
Like, I just think, like what Arteta said,
Look at the confidence.
this is not going to be a washing, but I still expect to win. The Arsenal.
What is that? What does that mean?
3-1, bro. I'm not saying you didn't say that. You
3-1's
said
not a
3-1.
washing.
3-1 is
I
a
literally said
washing, blood.
I don't expect a washing, but I think.
But this washing thing, man, are bringing new words around here, blood. I'm getting old, blood.
Whoosh.
It's weird. As I said,
That's how-
anyway,
come on, bro.
anyway.
Whoosh.
I
I like
notice
that.
this happens.
I'm
I get
used to
interrupted when I'm right. I know. I get it. The bottom line is, you man played very well in the first half. You
He's
smart
smart little prick. He wants you to be quiet now. See, dickhead, you.
No, it's not.
That's a prick, bro.
It's
He's
not.
smart, blood.
It's not. It's
Oh,
not.
yeah, when I get interrupted, I know I'm right.
It's Nick. I know
Yeah,
I'm right,
so
bro.
it
I
can be-
know I'm right. Man, are
That's a
telling me
prick, bro.
3-1 to washing with no context. 3-1 to washing. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Nah,
you might have been in
you
football.
thought you was
might
gonna
have been in
come
football
here
longer
this
than me.
Monday.
You might have been in football longer than me.
No. You thought you was gonna come here this Monday and be talking the hardest. You thought you was gonna put man
I
on
thought
a
we was going
t-shirt,
to
blood.
win. Yes.
Iron on your
That's
cloth,
fine.
bro.
But listen,
You
I
really
can sit
put on
there.
a t-shirt,
I can sit there and say I expected a win, but I did not expect to smoke you lot. And also, I was under the impression that Saka and Timber weren't even going to play, and they ended up being in the starting
mind
lineup.
games, bro. Arteta's you should call him young Arteta, bro, not Mikel, bro. Man, moving like young spray.
You know what I'm saying? So even so, the bottom line is you lot imposed yourselves very well and were better than us for parts of that game. Your players went down and we took advantage. And you know, we can talk about the performance that I'm personally not happy with. We didn't impose ourselves the way I wanted us to, and Arsenal showed levels at points, especially in the first half of that game. But I'm not happy with the performance, but I'm happy with the result in the context of the game, because I'm still sitting 1 point behind City, and these men are sitting 4 points behind Liverpool and 5 points behind Man City, having to go to the bridge and having to go to.
Are you gonna win the league? Yeah.
So yeah. Keep being bitter. But anyway, so for me, this we're talking about Arsenal versus Liverpool. This doesn't say Liverpool going to win.
Yeah, and this point from Arsenal Liverpool going to win you the league.
I don't know yet. I'm not Mystic Mag.
Okay, you
my
don't know.
point is,
Okay.
my point.
Okay, you see it there, chat.
I let you go on your pity.
You see it there, chat.
I let you go on your.
He don't know.
I remember. By the way, I've let
I
you go
know.
I've let
Yeah,
you go on your
fuck all.
Again, I've let you go on your pity party. So again, even so,
pity party,
line
bro?
up for lineup. I haven't said anything about the refs. I haven't mentioned
half a
Alisson
team
missing. I haven't mentioned Alisson missing. I haven't mentioned Diogo Jota missing. I haven't mentioned any of those things. I just
Jota's
sat
like
there and
Tierney,
thought, you know
bro.
what?
Jota's like Tierney, bro. They're always injured.
Arsenal are better than that. Arsenal are better than that. At the end of the day, they walked into us. They walked into the Emirates and they showed us levels in that first half, and we managed to leave with something. The best managers have said, if you're not going to win, then don't lose. My thing is that I would have liked to see us turn that game around with their injuries in the second half and win that game 3-2. Because when that goal went in, I feel like Endo has to play Darwin Núñez in at the end of the game. And I feel like that's an opportunity to go and take the game and run away with the 3 points. But obviously, you know what I'm saying, Gumshield was giving him brain palpitation. I don't know what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I was literally in the pub raging about that, bro.
Yeah, bro, I couldn't believe he didn't play that ball in. So for me, I think
what a win for you, bro.
This is a game that both teams needed to win, and unfortunately, a draw on the basis of things is not a good result for either team, because now Man City have fucked around and somehow end up in first place after stumbling past Southampton 1-0. It makes me sick to my stomach, but it is what it is, man. I feel like one thing I'll say about Slot is that, you know, we still have a little bit we have a way to go in terms of imposing ourselves in the bigger games, but we're still winning a lot of the games that we have to win by trade, and that's why we are where we are. That's why we're above Arsenal, we're above other people, and we're right there with City. That's why our record speaks for itself. So, you know, when you got X Factor, you give us a sniff, and that's what happens. For me, from an Arsenal perspective, what they should have done is they should have killed that game off. But again, Konate, yes, Martinelli's crap, but Konate was also very good, and he's not someone you could just get past. So I think Martinelli had enough opportunities, but again, it even comes from the goal. Even comes from, I think it was Konate tackling Martinelli, and then the ball going to Trent, Szoboszlai Trent, and then it goes over the top, in between Skelly and Kivior. So all I can say is that Konate, again, for me, just what a player in it. So hopefully, again, we go face Brighton at Anfield. We go do what we need to do, and hopefully we can take those points back off of Man City, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm disappointed. And I was talking in the sense that for me, if Saka and Timber weren't playing, we should have won that game. I still think we should have won the game based on the injuries they had. Like, again, Gabriel goes down and Timber goes down. For me, you got to go and win that game, innit? So it is what it is, man. As I said, my disrespect is as loud as my praise. And Arsenal in that first half showed absolute levels. So they're not to be taken as lightly. And see you, man, at Anfield, innit? You know what I'm saying? Two fair dues.
Just quickly as well, is there any update on Gabriel? Any update? You're on mute.
So he posted a picture today. I posted it on back again. He's got one of them boots on, innit? Not them boots. He's got his foot in like them. Let me show you, blood.
A protective cast or something?
No, it's not a cast. You know them. These things.
Oh yeah.
He's got one of them on, innit?
That's the massage thing, no? That's the massage thing, no?
So it's like a.
I know what that is. I've had that.
It's like it blows up pores. You understand?
Yeah.
And it's like takes that pressure and air.
He ain't injured.
Grass huggers or something, blood. That's what it's called, apparently, blood. So he's in one of them. So it's they're saying that it looks good that he's in one of them. So he should be okay for the game on the weekend still.
No, cool.
Because we got new. Yeah.
So he couldn't walk, but
he was walking. But he was in the. He was walking, but he was grimacing.
Sorry, he couldn't run. Sorry, he couldn't run, but he's fine for the weekend. Your manager is running your players into the ground, and they are going to keep dropping that flags until he gives them the right time they need off. By the way,
maybe if he flipping bought an adequate squad.
Yeah,
but then
you might need to start killing
defenders. With the defenders, I can't blame him because the whole defense has gone down injured. So like the cover's injured. The cover is injured. That's why Partey is going to right back. You understand? So
I've got to shoot though. I've got to shoot off in it.
Go on, do it.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Bless up.
Hey, prediction for thing.
Bless him, bless.
Brighton, Liverpool prediction. Carabao Cup.
It's away from home, innit?
Wednesday, innit? 7:30. You doing a watch along?
Yeah. Oh,
You're not tuned into that, blood. He's gonna lose.
So we're all playing.
I ain't even gonna lie, yeah. 1-1. We went on penalties, blood. I ain't confident about that one.
Because it goes straight penalties still.
Yeah, isn't that the second Premier League? Who did we have? We had West Ham, innit? We pumped them 5-1.
West Ham are terrible.
Yeah, you smoked them at Anfield.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. Premier League teams in these early rounds is dead, man. Who do you man have?
We got Newcastle away.
We got Preston away.
Leicester at home.
Arsenal, you man got the good one. That one's dead. That one you have is dead.
It's just a rematch for no reason.
Yeah, that's so dead. And they're gonna come out first team. They're not benching. They're playing their first team.
They get smoked by the B team.
Cool. They got a lot of injuries though, so Newcastle might rest players.
We'll see in it. But yeah, you man. Bless up, subscribe, follow us up on 13K and listen, Ten Hag.
Appreciate it. Blessings, fam.
Never forgotten, bro. Love.
Yeah, the Ten Hag.
Bless.
Ten Hag thing has pissed me off, bro. I'm not gonna lie, blood.
I know, man. This guy.
I would have been calm if you just waited a week.
Hey, like I said, people, someone get me a ticket to that game. Let me know.
They should have waited till Christmas, blood. But big up Jonathan. It's a bit of a mad one here. He says, I'm being honest. Black people have always this victim mentality, by the way. I am black and Eritrean. I watch Real Madrid games. Vinny Jr. unnecessarily moans at ref at times. Now this
he does also get targeted.
So that's why I said it.
Yeah, like I hear the stuff about moaning with the referee, but like he also gets targeted himself too. So I think it goes both ways.
There's multiple players who moan at referees of all colors, of all nationalities. I understand. It's not a victim mentality to point out that he gets racially abused. It's not a victim mentality to point out the obvious. It's not a victim mentality that it's only, let's talk about that it's only black players that get hit with the attitude thing. Which I always say, how do you know someone's attitude from them playing football? I've heard people say that verbatim. I've seen it with the Sancho thing. It's a prime example. Bad attitude. How do you know he has a bad attitude and you don't know him? Bad attitude.
Yeah, they're doing it with Noni.
Yeah, he's got bad attitude. Not attitude, that he's arrogant.
Yeah.
He's an
based off of what?
Player. Celebrations and all this garbage.
I'm saying none of us know, matter. None of us have sat down and had a conversation. Has anybody come out?
Because look, I give an example. Yeah,
go on.
Look how they deal with Jude and look how they deal with Cole Palmer. Now, people don't know that Cole Palmer's dad looks like me, bro. He's mixed race. So Trey, he's basically Trey, bro. You understand? He's not white, bro. You get me?
Yeah. His granddad's black. He's darker than me.
Exactly. But because he has you see my mother black, full Jamaican. You understand? So it'd be the same thing when Trey take a picture with my mum. It would be the same thing with Cole Palmer and his granddad. But because of the way he looks, he fits the IC.
Yeah, and that's where it stems from. Even like, again, this whole, like Madueke, I didn't know, as any Chelsea player, Chelsea manager, anyone in the Chelsea hierarchy, any staff had any issues with Madueke, or said as the tea lady come out and said he was terrible, or he's got no manners. Same with Sancho. I had people telling me,
he seems like a very driven, motivated player from everything I hear from him. People
told me with Sancho before, without going all back into it, he definitely trains bad. How do we know? Training is not filmed.
But then he says this. He says, by the way, Bruno Fernandes moans at the refs too, and every rival fan hates it, including me. Is it because he is Portuguese?
No, it didn't even be Portuguese. I don't get that. He just multiple players complain at referees. The problem that I think people have with Bruno Fernandes is that it's excessive. That's the issue. It's when it's excess. All players argue with decisions, as you should. Back your corner. But with him, it's excessive. It's over the top. It's every game. On every decision, pretty much. It's like, yo, relax. But hey.
I will say, though, I'm with the Chow and the Bellingham thing. He just needs to pattern up because he ain't been balling.
He just needs to perform better. That's what it is.
Big up my dog, Tims. He says, I'm done with Gabby. Crap footballer. Get me Baena. I don't really know about him too much, so you need to educate me on him, blood. And which Gabby are you done? And which Gabby are you done with? Because we have 3 of them.
I think he's talking about Jesus.
Hopefully, it's not Martinelli. Big up Adam. He says, Monts have shame. Liverpool telling us to not complain about ref when your man was raging at them last season. Hope Welbeck do you, man, Saturday.
Hopefully midweek as well. If I ever see Liverpool,
what, are they playing Brighton 2 times in a row?
Yeah, twice. Yeah, they play them at home.
Shit! So the reverse of Chelsea.
Yeah, away in the cup and then at home in the league.
Oh shit!
So Brighton, we must. Penalties win and then get a draw at Anfield.
And then big up Adam one more time. He says at least our midfielder from Spain scored. Facts, man. Like Marino, well done on that, mate. Big up Eddie. He says I'm an LFC fan. Arsenal outplayed us and we got a good result. Chelsea outplayed us in last spells at Anfield. Can't wait to see Arsenal at Chelsea. Gonna be fire. So I think it'll be a good game, bro. We're gonna talk about Chelsea now, but I think if we play how we played the first half, we got a chance. If we don't play how we played, then the way Chelsea are moving is a bit mad. We got Irish Yellow. Says Arteta is running his players into the ground. He is, bro. You understand? But we're short on numbers, so you get me. Like sometimes you have to play with a knock, and at this period of time, majority of our players have got knocks, bro. We got CAA Mafia. He says Gravenberch plays Caicedo and Rice look average. Okay,
so saying both midfielders made him look average.
I think he just played
because Caicedo had a good game at Anfield, and Rice had a good game at Emirates.
Yeah. So I think he just played against 2 good midfielders, which they are. I thought Gravenberch was good against Chelsea. I didn't think he was too good against Arsenal, but I don't think he was bad. But you're playing against Rice and Caicedo. They are, and 2 of the better teams in the league. They're just 2 of the better midfielders too. That's all. Because Rice played well in that game, as did Caicedo. That's like probably 2 of the top 5 in the league. So I think that's where it stems from.
Big up Jordan. He says, Wagwan, yo, flawless. We can take the rest of Eric Ten Hag's wages and put Fergie back on Ambassador Hero.
Hey, big up to you, Jordan. I was probably one of the few. I said, I'm glad Fergie's not involved. Yo, Fergie's an OAP, man. Let the man rest. You know what I'm saying? Man's a granddad, great granddad. Is he not like in his 80s? The retirement age is like 75. Yo, let man rest and just be chilling at home in his slippers, playing with his grandchildren and his great-grandchildren, etc., man. Leave Fergie be, man. Leave Sir Alex, man. Let him chill out, man. For true. Go.
We got Rye27, my GG. He said Arsenal couldn't even win for my birthday. Honestly, troops, Arteta in-game management needs to be better as we took the lead twice and threw it away. First things first, happy blood clot birthday, blood. Happy belated birthday. Hope you had a good birthday, bro. You understand?
Happy birthday.
It's a shame we couldn't get the W for you. You get me? At least we didn't lose, you understand? But his in-game management really does need to improve, bro. You get me? Tactically, he's falling apart, blood. You understand? And you get me? Man like AirPod Albert needs to fucking earn his wages, mate. Big up Salim. He says Anthony Taylor to ref Chelsea versus Man United.
Is he? Is he the
No,
ref?
it's just no. It's going to be announced tomorrow, but that will be enough for me to just shift the ticket.
Man said if it's Anthony Taylor, he's like, yo, fuck.
Yeah, I can't be bothered.
Lewis, Chelsea with another win.
Main event Chelsea
2-1 against Newcastle. I got some stats for you, Clark. Chelsea have won 10 of their 14 Premier League games since the beginning of May, with only Man City winning more points in the competition than the Blues in that period. Man City have won 35, Chelsea have won 32. Newcastle United are winless across their last 5 Premier League games, only once going longer without a league win under manager Eddie Howe, 6 in September 2022. And Cole Palmer has now scored 7 winning goals at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League, the most such strikes by a player in home matches in the competition since the beginning of last season.
Yeah, just Palmer again, innit? Big up to Chelsea for another win. Little bit of a scary ending towards the end because we were just giving the ball away for fun, and Robert Sanchez definitely wasn't helping with that either. But ultimately, 3 points gained for us and a must-win game just based off the fact that we were the favourites going into this, and our home record's been a little bit iffy. But we started the game sensationally. Newcastle came out to play, and it meant that we were able to hit them on transition, and we were ridiculous with our game plan. The game plan was get the ball to Colwill, have Colwill fizz the ball into one of Palmer or Jackson. They get it on the turn, and they start a transitional movement. And every time it worked. Jackson in transition is utterly ridiculous. This man's strength, his power, his ability to hold players off while he's driving the ball with pace is unmatched in the Premier League. And he's starting to become more clinical. Another chance, another goal. I think that's 7 in the season for Nicholas Jackson already. The stats also come out. He has overtaken Kai Havertz's Premier League tally for Chelsea in, I think, 47 less games. 47 less games.
Yeah, it's a different Havertz, blood. We see how many goals Havertz has. Havertz has taken over his record at Chelsea, already at Arsenal as well, blood. So let's just remind them as that as well.
He's taken over what record? I haven't seen that stat going around.
Yeah, he's already scored as many goals as he scored at Chelsea at Arsenal.
Oh, he's outscored his tally at Chelsea. Yeah, that says a lot about his time here. But the point still stands. Nicholas Jackson bagged again, best striker in London as per usual. Cole Palmer as well with the unbelievable pass to Pedro Neto. We'll delve into that. Striker, not striker, if, buts, maybes, all of that crap. But we were absolutely cooking. The only problem was we conceded a dumb equaliser. If we don't concede that equaliser, I think we win 3-0. Because that equaliser allowed Newcastle to kind of drop back a little bit more because now they at least got something into the game. Kind of comes down to the midfield. Lavia got done twice. He had a great game past that, but he got done twice in the build-up and kind of left the defence isolated. The rest was just more good play from Newcastle. After that, we go into half-time. We need an instant response, and Chelsea do exactly what Chelsea do, score immediately after the break. Cole Palmer with a powerful shot straight at the goalkeeper, which, I mean, he could have done a bit.
He's got to save that,
It's a bit of a goalkeeping howler, but I mean, it's also a good finish.
Bro, do you know how? And he got a hand on it as well,
Yeah, anytime a goalkeeper gets beat at his near post, unless it's like the Saka one in the Liverpool game, I always kind of look at it funny.
Because even the Iwobi goal against Everton was a bit. I think people could have done better there.
But it's still a powerful finish, and at least tested the keeper.
Good shot from
to be honest, both goalkeepers were garbage in that game anyway.
But you've gone past the thing. You've gone past even praising Palmer for arguably playing the best pass of the season, blood.
Yeah, because I'm just used to his performances at this point. It's just Cole Palmer. If it's not scoring, it's delivering good passes to create opportunities, or it's starting transitional plays, or it's just beating players 1v1. like I said, best player in the league for a reason. Yeah, he disappeared at Anfield, but he came back. So at least it didn't turn into a consistent problem. It was just, to be honest, a good game from Liverpool in terms of setup, and Palmer had a little stink sesh. Also, yeah, Sean, I can't ignore Moises Caicedo, the best midfielder in London. This guy yet again bossed it, and it's like Palmer, where I'm getting to a position where I'm just used to these performances. Passes was ridiculous, defensive awareness ridiculous, tackling sensational. Everything about his performance. Everything about his performance was unreal.
Let's fuck him off even more. Pause.
Hey, he's not wrong.
That. Yeah, I hear that. Smile getting bigger. Look at this prick.
Not wrong, to be fair, but shout out to Caicedo for showing levels on a weekly basis.
That's that fucking Southgate prop. That's what that's for, mate. You know what I'm saying? That's payback. That's what that is. Yeah. This guy, you know.
But yeah, shout out to Caicedo for yet again another brilliant performance. Like I said, it's starting to become just a standard with him. Who else? Reece James. We got a whole 90 minutes out of him, and Maresca's quotes about leadership got the response that he wanted out of him, because he literally saved us in that second half.
I think it was a disgrace what he said, because for him to, I think Enzo Maresca doesn't know how to judge a player or a person, because if he's making Enzo Fernandez the captain of Chelsea Football Club after what he did in the summer, and then you have the audacity to come out, and this is Reece James, so you lot know me and Reece James is a bit techie. So for me to come out and behave like this and say what I'm saying, you have to know that it's true blood. I think it's an absolute disgrace what he did, bro. You get me? And I think he needs to actually think before he speaks, bro, because you've made a racist the leader of your club. You get me? I know your biggest legend is a racist, but you get me, bro. Like it's time to change things. You know what I mean? I think that
I agree. Giving Enzo Fernandez the captaincy is that's an L. That's an L. But with the stuff on Reece James, like, I don't think he was wrong about any of it. The whole of last season, everyone was saying Chelsea lack leaders. We have no leaders. There's no leadership in the team. Maresca's just come out and said the exact same thing and just said, I'm working on it. I've told Reece James that he's not got all the leadership attributes I want, and he's trying to get those attributes out of him. And look at the response. This guy was playing at left back and felt comfortable. He was doing the exact same stuff I see him do at right back. And then in the second half, again, saved us. 3 or 4 back post clearances and blocks that would have all led to goals. And that all came from Reece James. And after each one of them, he's still getting the players up. He's still telling them, look, there's still a game left to play. It's not over yet. Switch back on. Switch back on. So personally, I think it worked perfectly for him. Like, Maresca's man management has just been another revelation with him. But even then, it's also part of the tactics too. I think taking Sancho off for Neto was completely the right decision for this sort of game, because you saw they were actually trying to come out and give us a match, which means there's space to deal with in transition. Neto was bossing it defensively and offensively. So, yeah, I don't really have too many issues with anything that Enzo said or did, if anything. But, yeah, all in all, really good result from us. Second half was a little bit shaky, but like we grinded out the result, which again is another example of how much the mentality's improved, because last season we draw that game. Last season we bottled it. We won't be here talking about winning 2-1. We talk about 2-2 or something like that. So yeah, ultimately very good performance from us. Take it to Old Trafford next week, because we need everything we can get over there.
Other weekend games. Just gonna fly through these quickly, man. Man City 1, Southampton 0. Ramsdale's got to do better, bro. I'm sorry. He has to save that Erling Haaland shot on goal. The man jumps backwards into the goal, bro. Like, he's putting his hand like that. I don't know what he's doing there, bro. Like,
what's going on,
bro? Any other keeper saves that, bro. I'm being real with it. Any other keeper saves that, bro. Any other keeper that does not hit the back of the net, bro. You get me? He's really got to look at himself there. He did make a good save in the second half, but Man City, you get me, just doing what they had to do to get over the line. And that was Haaland's first goal for like 3 games, blood. He ain't been on the score sheet for 3 games, bro.
Oh yeah, because he not scored in league. I was thinking, yeah, because he scored in the
shut him down.
Champions League.
From Saliba and Gabriel, bad him up. He's been moving short, blood. You get me? But he got back to scoring ways, unfortunately, against Southampton, who will be getting relegated. Leicester 1, Nottingham Forest 3. I predicted a Nottingham Forest win. I think I was the only one who predicted a Nottingham Forest win. Chris Wood, masterclass at the King Power Stadium. 2 goals for the former Burnley striker. Where are we going now? Brentford 4, Ipswich 3. Crazy game down at Brentford. Ipswich taking a 2-0 lead.
They entertain. Like anytime I get a chance to watch them, I watch them. You know what? Entertaining games.
Yeah,
their games are sweet. I'm annoyed at the time that game was at. Otherwise, I would have watched that one 100%. Go on, carry on as you were.
But Brentford, Ipswich taking the lead 2 times. Brentford coming back 2 times, and then Delap came off the bench, made it 3-2, and then boom, you get me. And Buemo with the winning goal.
Keeper gotta do better.
Stoppage time, definitely, bro. Like there was bare bookie goals this week, bro.
It's like
I don't know what's wrong with these keepers, bro. Like these man, like I don't know if they had like a link up, like a keeper link up, and they went on the piss blood. You understand?
Keeper gotta do better.
All heap of fucking errors. What was happening this week, especially from keepers, bro? You get me? Wolves 2, Brighton 2. Brighton were winning 2-0. Welbs was fit, good to see. Got another goal. Evan Ferguson getting a second goal. You thought at that point 2-0 game over, but then Wolves came back again. 8 Nouri with the first goal, and then I believe it was Cunha who got the second goal, the equalizer deflected. Keeper didn't really stand. Keeper would have saved it until the deflection got it, and the deflection just took it above the keeper. Them getting the win. Carter, take that with you and go. Quick, go. What's next? Where did we get to? What did I just do? This fucking kid.
Brighton. The Brighton game. Wolves.
Brighton 2, innit? Yeah, Brighton 2. Yeah. Villa 1, Bournemouth 1. Villa taking the lead, and then Bournemouth getting the equalizer in the last minute. Well, stoppage time still. Evan Nilsson. Everton 1, Fulham 1. Same kind of thing happening at Goodison Park. Iwobi on his old stomping ground, getting a goal, and then Everton equalizing in stoppage time. Crystal Palace 1.
They turned their form around before you carry on. They've turned their form around well.
Yeah, and Braithwaite ain't even back yet.
No.
That's the worst thing. But yeah, Everton looking like they're climbing the table. I thought they'd go down this year. I'm still thinking about that, bruv. Palace 1, Tottenham 0. Lovely result. You get me. Big Ange the Kangaroo.
Still need to watch the highlights back for that.
Goes down. Mateta getting the goal. Nketiah still hasn't scored in the Premier League or assisted a goal, but they told me he'll score 10 to 15. We'll be there when he gets 5 goals. You get me? 5 goals, blood. Man scored in the Carabao Cup at QPR, bro. That's your level, rude boy. And that's it, blood. That is all the Premier League results this weekend. We do have Carabao Cup midweek football this week. Monts is obviously playing away at Brighton. He didn't even give us a prediction, the dumb peanut head. I'm predicting a Brighton win though, man. Them 2-1 Brighton.
Same, just because I want it to. But again, I don't want to see Liverpool again in the final. Fun that. So yeah, 2-1 Brighton.
Will Brighton make changes? I think 1-1 overall, but Brighton win on penalties.
Preston taking on Arsenal. Last time we played them was in the FA Cup 3rd round, I believe it was. I actually went to the game. Big up Callum Robertson, my brother. He's at Cardiff now. He scored the goal against us. Giroud got the winner in the last minute. We won 2-1. I remember Giroud scored right in front of us. Man jumped down and grabbed him like, yeah! Mad thing, bro. But because you know FA Cup, you get a bigger allocation in it. So we had the whole of their of their end pause behind the goal in it. So we should have that on Wednesday night as well, blood. But due to be a lot of changes, especially with the injuries and especially having Newcastle at lunchtime on Saturday, so we should see the likes of Lewis Skelly, Kiwior, Ethan, Nettles cup tied, so Setford should get a game. Crybaby should play. Jorginho, Jesus, Sterling, them kind of man we should expect to see in the team. That we'll see like Rice or Partey, or definitely won't see Saka. You might see a Martinelli. But I do believe we do have enough to get the win and get through to the next round. I'm going for Arsenal 3. Well, let me do it correctly. Preston 1, Arsenal 3.
Wait, say that again. Say that again. What was your scoreline?
Preston 1, Arsenal 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think Arsenal do the business, unfortunately. I'll go Arsenal 2-0.
4-2 Arsenal.
Wait, I'll Preston
Not gonna
in decent
rotate.
form. Actually, let me check that. Let me see where.
No, because I think they got to rotate their defense even more, so they might be a bit leaky.
Let's see. Where they're 16th in the championship. Oh yeah, Arsenal 2-0.
Ah, yeah, fair enough. 4-1.
Man United taking on Leicester at OT, flawless.
Yeah, we got Leicester twice. No, actually, not Leicester twice. We got Leicester. Is it a week after or something like that? I swear we played them twice in not quick succession, but like close. But yeah, go on, carry on, fam.
That's all I got.
All right. Yeah, man, get the dub. That's what it is. Genuinely looking forward to this game now. How we line up, how we look.
How will Old Trafford be? Because they're very supportive of Erik ten Hag.
Yeah. Oh, the place is gonna be rocking. 110%. The place is gonna be jumping. Cause shout out to the likes of Double A, Ash Saeed, Ugo. They've said that it's been miserable, like at OT. And like people are just. It's more of a link up. The game's like an afterthought. Like you see, I know people who go to games and like, I don't want to go. I'm saying, man, are like, man, are like, I know man who have not gone to games at certain points this season. Like, yo, I got ready to go and didn't go. So I think the place is gonna be rocking. And again, it's the unknown. Yes, they're supportive. Of course, we love Ruben Nistelrooy. You know what I'm saying? And like fan favorite at the club, helped us win a major honors. So. Yeah, I'm just interested. How do we line up? How do we look? How does he attempt to play? What does he go with? The Leicester rotate because obviously they battling relegation. So I think we'll win the game, and I'm now genuinely looking forward to the match. I was dreading it before. Genuinely looking forward to the game against Leicester just because it's unknown, and go get the dub because we can. The season is still salvageable. That's how I look at it.
Prediction.
2-0 Manchester United. And yeah, I was right. We played Leicester in the league after Chelsea. I knew it was. I knew we played them close.
Yeah, 2-0 Man United. Lewis, you lot travel to Newcastle. Long journey, boy.
They'll fly up there anyway, so it'll be all right.
No, I was more thinking of your fans.
Hey, it's Halloween night. Go enjoy the night out, innit? Newcastle's lit. I'm thinking 3-1 Chelsea because Newcastle might rotate, so I think our B team should be able to whoop them. But yeah, it should be more straightforward than the league match. So I'm gonna say 3-1.
I think Newcastle take this seriously because they need a trophy. Their fans are dying for a trophy, bro.
I hear it. Just both ways, their league form ain't been great either, so they gotta get something.
I say 2-1 Newcastle.
Dude, Newcastle ain't been good. And then Chelsea will rotate. I'm gonna go. I think it'll be 2-2 Newcastle on pens.
Oh,
that's what I think it will be.
Other games, Aston Villa Palace.
Villa
2-0 Villa.
Yeah, 2-1 Villa. Yeah, 2-0 Villa. Tottenham Man City.
Well, didn't Pep say he's going to rotate heavily in the Carabao Cup? He said this, correct? He said he's playing the kids.
I didn't see what he said.
Yeah, he said this was after, I think, was it after the RODRI injury? It was around that time. Maybe the chat will know better than me. But I swear there was a comment he made about rotating heavily in the Carabao Cup. Saying 2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Tottenham.
Yeah, 2-1 Tottenham.
1-0 City. Southampton Stoke.
What Stoke been
3-1
to the woeful. But you reckon they rotate though?
Yeah, but I think Southampton got enough. That's why I'm saying 3-1.
I reckon so. Looking there, yeah. Stoke are 19th in the championship.
Fuck Stoke.
Why are you hating on Stoke? Oh yeah, because they used to dunk at you. Oh yeah. Pulis, the lap, the long throw in.
Nah, fuck all that. They broke Ramsey's leg, bro.
The leg. Oh yeah, that was terrible. That was a terrible challenge.
Yeah, fuck them.
1-0 Southampton. 1-0.
2-1 Southampton.
Brentford, Sheffield Wednesday.
Brentford 2-0.
Yeah, see, 2-0 Brentford.
3-1 Brentford.
That's it still. Where am I going? Here. Big up Jonathan. He says, bro, I'm not justifying the racism because those same racist bastards wouldn't say it to Vinny's face. People dislike him because he moans at the ref. Even Rudiger got angry at him for complaining to the ref during a game.
All right, cool. Big up for the super chat.
Big up Omar. He says, I'm officially done with the Ballon d'Or, guys.
You should be happy, Omar. You ain't trying to see Real Madrid pick up another trophy. You should be happy. In Barcelona.
But even he's saying it's bullshit, see?
Yeah, I hear it.
Big up Shogun. He says, tuned in late, had meetings at work. Flawless, bro. I'm so happy when I saw the notification. This bald demon is out of our club. 29 games. Let's go. Sorry, 29 games to go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, literally, that's what it is. Same, man. When I see that, I thought it was a lie. Like I said, I genuinely didn't believe it. Hit me out of nowhere. Like an RKO. I had no idea there was no rumblings whatsoever. So, yeah, man, just, again, focus on everything tomorrow in regards to who the manager's going to be in the future and all that. The season is still salvageable. That's how I'm looking at it. We in 3 competitions, we can win. And the football can't be worse.
Big up Omar. He says, flawless. What a start to your week. Big up, guys.
Oh, yeah. BEA, beautiful, man. Ten Hag sacked. You know what I'm saying? I hit 13K. Chelsea coming into town with a terrible record at Old Trafford and another new manager bounce. Oh, this is great.
Fuck off.
This is great. I'm just waiting for my, you know what I'm saying, my crush of all time to DM me. You know what I'm saying? And that. A celebrity crush can hit me up. For real. This is great.
Bet she's a snow bunny. But that's all we have time for, people.
Cheers.
See? Oh, he says, Omar's back. He says, I might be a Barca fan, but I'm not that biased.
You know what, Omar? That is true. I forgot you are a true man of football. You know, you add some class in this space. Yeah, that is true. I did forget. My bad, Omar. You are right.
But that's all we got time for, my people. Flawless has got to go check his DMs on his snow bunny. You get me? So let's let him go and do that, blood.
I'm going to work, people. That's what I'm going to do. That was a joke. I'm going to work because Troops has been kind enough to redirect over to the channel. So I'm doing a Man United podcast. Eric Ten Hag sacked. So I think everybody gonna pull up for this one. You're gonna see people you ain't seen in months probably for this one. It's gonna be a record live stream. I'm telling you.
But like he said, we are redirecting to Flawless, so you lot don't go anywhere, blood. Make sure you hit the subscribe button when you go over there as well, blood. You get me? Get trolling in the comments, you understand?
Yeah, man.
Subscribe to Lewis as well, blood. You get me? Link in the description as always, blood. Big up the mods, them. You lot know the vibes, blood. We'll be back Wednesday for the watch along. Big up the super chatters as well, blood. Hopefully, Man United, please. Appoint Southgate so we can appoint Southgate so we can continue the banter.
Why do you want my misery so bad, yo? What is going on with you?